So, shall we get started with the announcements then?
Yes.
So, first things first, thank you, Chris, for being able to host tonight's one-shot. Thank you so much for that. I know it was kind of last minute for him, so thank you. Also, we are going to be trying to post more on our Instagram for notifications when we're live streaming, this and that. So please make sure to be following in our Instagram, of course, the Arcane Adventures. Also, make sure to check out YouTube because we are getting real close to kind of being caught up. The last one that just went up was one of the one-shots that I DM'd with a bunch of the missing pets. So that was really fun. And episode 3 of our campaign is now fully up. Both parts 1 and 2 are up. Thank you so much for your guys' support. We love each and every one of you. It's amazing that we get to do this every Sunday and Tuesday. With that being said, our lovely DM today is Dakota. So, Dakota, I will pass it off to you.
All right. Hi, guys. Welcome. Thanks for popping in to join in this one shot. You guys, if you don't know me already, I'm Coffeesloth on TikTok, and gonna try my best tonight. I haven't DM'd for several years, so this is gonna be fun. But I am stoked. I'm glad you guys are here for this adventure. Do you want to introduce yourselves, everybody, and your characters?
Who goes first?
I'm gonna start at the top with Colt, maybe?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Colthack, known online as @Colthack. That's my name. Today I'll be playing Karun, crab, angry crab sorcerer.
All right, my name is Ashley. You can find me on TikTok at Ashley_D&D and find my Instagram there. I will be playing Harry the Platypus today, and he is a monk. But yeah, that's I guess we'll see how that goes.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dylan, and I also go by Tokengaymer over on TikTok, and my Instagram is also linked there. And I will be playing Julien, the pony fighter.
Hello, everyone. My name is Luana. I'm also known as TheWitchBard on every social media. I'll be playing Ruby, the bud fox, and yeah.
All right. Now I know some of you had some ideas for backstories. If you had anything you wanted to mention briefly, go ahead. If not, don't worry about it. I'm going to put you into a setting where you guys already know each other. So.
Oh.
Does anybody want to give a little background?
Sure. Okay. So Ruby was just a normal fox. She was like born into like a family of thief fox, but she was just like, I'm tired of being the bait. So she ran away and found a circus, but they mistreated her. So she ran away and she found a half-elf bard that taught her basically how to be a bard while she was, during breaks from being an adventurer. And yeah.
Cool.
As for Perry, he was adopted by a loving family, his friends, Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, no.
And he lived a secret life as an undercover agent, and his downfall always and forever will be Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Mm-hmm.
Karun was a perfectly normal crab until he wandered into a crab rave, and as he was sidestepping into the crab rave, there was too much magic in the air, and he found himself just throwing out all these colorful lights to just make the crab rave that much more exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. So Julien was friends with a wandering druid who would visit him often. He obviously was able to talk to him, and he found Julien one day had said that he saw a unicorn passing through the forest very briefly, but he was soon very obsessed with them, and explained and expressed to his friend that he really wanted to be a unicorn. So wanted to see his little pony friend happy. One day his druid friend Nathaniel came back while he was sleeping and used the awaken spell on him, but also put a horn on his head. Now, again, I didn't really mention, but Julian is a pure white pony. So the druid friend put a horn on his head, like a fake horn that looks kind of realistic, and glued it onto his head. And so the next day he came back and he was so ecstatic and so overjoyed, and his druid friend said, I guess your horn just hadn't grown in just yet, and looks like you're a unicorn, and your horn is the thing that's giving you the ability to the gift of speech. And yeah, so he decided that he was gonna wander the forest, sharing his positivity and his spreading his happiness. So yeah.
Awesome. So for those of you listening in right now, this is obviously a pretty weird campaign setting. Probably haven't played anything like this before. A number of years ago in the past, I read up on the spell Awaken from the Player's Handbook. It's a druid spell, and it basically just lets a druid awaken either an animal or a plant to human-like sentience. And I love the idea so much, I brought it up with my group, and we ended up doing a campaign on it where everyone was an animal, and it was a lot of fun. So I decided we would do that again tonight. So hopefully that provides enough descriptions so everyone's not like, the hell's going on here? So without further ado, let's get into it. So the setting is, you're all on a ship. You've all known each other for a little bit of time, but just through the adventures that each of you were going on individually, you ended up meeting up because talking animals don't come around very often. So you end up becoming a little team, and you're on the ship, crossing the ocean to get to a far-off land in hopes that you'll find a life that's a bit better than the ones you left behind. Fortunately, things don't go as planned. The ship ends up running into a freak storm, and you are now shipwrecked on an island. Nobody knows where you are, and you guys don't know where you are either, but you have washed up on shore.
Okay.
All right. So I guess
Does
Julian.
anybody know where we are?
I can't say I do.
This is like totally not okay. Like, I don't normally go on ships to begin with, and this is the reason why. Like,
I mean, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal if we just got to hang out on the beach the whole time.
I think I twisted one of my paws.
Oh no.
Oh, are you okay?
Yes, I do believe I should be fine.
Oh,
well, if you hang by me, I'll be able to help you out. Unicorns have a special magic healing property. Like.
you
It's,
know who
I
I think
amazing.
is behind
appreciate it.
this? You know who's behind this?
Oh no, here we go again.
It's Doofenshmirtz.
I don't. I look.
Harry, like, why do you always think that?
He's behind everything. You
I
have
know.
not met this man. He
I
is
look at Karen. Karen, is that how you say it?
Karun?
Colt. Karun. That's the name.
Karun, yeah,
Sorry.
Karun.
How-
And I just like, I don't think this Doofenshmirtz is real.
I mean, you're never sure. I'd like to look around. What do we see in here? Is it a?
Go ahead. Yes, it is. It's like a tropical island. You have your long stretch of white beaches. You've got your tropical palm trees just a few yards away. And if it weren't for being lost in the middle of nowhere, you'd probably think this to be a pretty good vacation spot.
I wonder if there's I wonder if there's anybody else on this island.
You know,
Like,
if it
Let's go
wasn't
find out.
if it wasn't for us being stranded, this would be a pretty good vacation spot.
Very true. But
If you need me, I'm gonna be under this sand right here. I'm just gonna.
No, Karun, you're
Karun.
coming with us.
Fine.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Julian's just gonna trot his way up the beach. I guess there's a little foresty patch there. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So into the tree lines, he trots.
I
Okay.
Is
fall
there
behind.
any obvious path in the trees, like something that goes
Not-
deeper, or is
Not currently where you are. No.
Oh, and by the way,
Alright,
you're
just
hearing a
listen.
bunch of like jingle jangling because he's wearing like chainmail, so it's like like
Chainmail.
prancing.
Just this shiny pony.
The shiny glistening pony just
Yeah.
trotting off.
Ruby has like a miniature finger piano, like kind of like in a collar, like tied to like a collar to her. So she just like goes like pouncing like behind it, like following the
Harry's
rhythm
gonna
as
be,
she
like,
jumps.
against the
I
trees,
think I did
like,
forget to mention that there is a little like wooden harmonica just kind of on his neck that he's able to play.
oh,
Oh, I love it. Okay. So are you guys heading into the trees? Is that correct?
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
let's go.
Okay. Would each of you please give me a perception check?
Are we using sight?
Yeah, or
Anything,
smell.
anything you want.
Fantastic.
Oh, I use.
-1. I got a 10.
Hold on.
Okay.
Perception.
A natural
Hold on.
20.
Oh, very
Yeah,
nice.
A
Luana.
natural 20.
Your first roll was a nat 20?
No, a nat 20.
Oh, I was gonna
Unnatural.
say,
A dirty 20.
I
Ah,
see your nat 20, and I raise you a nat 1.
I got 22.
Yikes.
all right.
Don't you have consensus, my hon? Like, it's consensus? Ponies don't have that?
Can what?
Consensus. That's what.
Keen.
Keen senses?
Keen.
Yeah,
Ah.
Sorry.
I'm a pony.
I'm a pony.
All right.
All right. So those of you who rolled 15 or higher, you smell the faint scent. Your nose starts to sting. You smell the faint scent of smoke, I should say, coming from that way. I'm going to say east, just because.
Oh, I don't like this smell.
Do you think we should go east?
Yeah. What do you like? What do you smell? Like I don't smell anything.
It's burn. It's fire.
Oh, I just probably have a stuffy nose. I'm just gonna kind of like use my.
Ruby, you might want to watch your tail if we go near there. You seem to be a little flammable.
Yes, I am. There was an accident with that.
Slow down, everybody. My legs are tiny.
Do you want to ride? I'm just gonna
Yeah,
like.
can I just hop up on there?
I'm
That
gonna,
would be really
I'm gonna
easy.
lower my head. I'm gonna lower my horn down so you can like crawl. But I feel like
I'll, like,
as you're
Aw.
crawling up
Flip
the
with the
horn,
tail.
you're crawling up the horn. And you kind of feel a little wobbly. Like the horn's not completely stable.
Oh my god. It's like an ice cream cone that's just like.
It's like glued. It's like glued to his head.
Charlie!
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay, I'm now writing on you.
Yay! I was waiting
Alright.
to see how long it would take for somebody to ride the pony.
I love it.
True.
Okay, so you smell the smoke. What do you guys decide to do?
We decide to follow the smell.
Yeah, we're gonna go towards the smell.
Like
Okay.
someone's in trouble.
Do you continue to go through the trees, or do you go back to the beach?
Through the trees.
Trees.
I was gonna say maybe through the sand path would be easier for us to see whatever is going on. If we go through the woods, there I think it would be hard to see if we were surrounded by something. I think
mean,
it might be safer for us to go through the sand.
I mean, like that could be true, but like you were still surrounded. Like it's still a very very thick bush, so you know it's very hard to see regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Currently, where you guys
I'm
are,
really good
they're
at, like, hiding. So I'm a spy. So,
Well, So am I, but I'm thinking about the bigger ones.
yeah.
I
So
say
for the-
we just go through the trees still.
Okay.
mhm.
For you all, there is no path. It is pretty thick jungle, bushes and trees and things like that. So anybody who is small or tiny, you will be you'll have an okay time going through. Anyone who's medium or bigger is going to have to move at half speed.
Dang.
Heck yeah.
Just out of curiosity, what is your
Yeah.
speed? Dylan, what's your speed?
My speed is 40.
You moving at half speed, you're still like faster than me. My
Oh, yeah.
yeah, my speed is okay. It's 20 now, but yeah. Okay.
Luana,
Well, I mean,
Luana,
if
are you
that's
small or
concerned,
tiny?
I'll go back to the beach.
I'm pretty sure it's small.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go back to the beach if you're worried about that.
Oh, it's not
Come
up
on,
to
horsey,
me.
giddy up.
You guys are choosing.
Oh, like, are we going back to the beach?
I guess
Yep.
I'll be okay.
Okay, I guess so.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I
Alright.
go like strutting.
So you guys end up back on the beach, but you can still smell the smoke just fine. So you start heading down the beach, correct?
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. As you go
Do
along,
I notice any footprints or tracks or paw prints or anything on the sand?
not on the sand. It has been a short amount of time since high tide, so any tracks that would have been on the beach have been washed away. However, what is everybody's
Can I
passive
go in the water
perception?
and ask
18.
the fish if they've seen anybody? What passive perception?
Yes.
16.
Oh, okay. All right.
Colt, what's yours?
This one I'm going to base on sight.
Colt, you alive?
Okay.
Oh, no. He died for a
Oh.
second.
He gone. That's okay. While we wait for him to come back, we can continue the perception check. So, anybody who got a 10 or higher on their perception check,
Oh,
they
now?
Everybody. Or are we rolling again? Oh,
No,
I thought we
or sorry, I should have said the passive perception.
Oh, yes.
Okay, mine's 12. We're good.
18.
12.
Cool. All right. So you can all see far off in the distance along the beach, just off in the water, there's a little boat just floating along.
Ooh. I will like to swim out to it.
Oh, you're a platypus. I was like, huh.
I would drown. I mean, you go ahead, because I don't really like getting my hoofs dirty or all wet.
Where did
Like, have fun with that.
man, our crab friend must have dug under the sand.
Yeah.
He hopped
Well,
off.
can I ask the nearby fish in the water? I do.
Oh,
see
we got-
Sylvan.
we got a raid
Can I
going
ask
on?
them if they've seen anything lately?
Sorry, real quick.
Blub, blub.
Real quick, we got a
Blub,
raid.
blub, blub.
What's that? Sorry, Dylan?
It said we
Did
got a
we?
raid going on.
Oh, did
Party
we?
at 17. Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh.
Welcome. Hello.
A raid?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
they
does that
send
mean?
all their followers here.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
That was awesome.
Thanks, DB Fig. Awesome.
No. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
All
That's
right.
amazing.
Perry, as you swim up to the nearby fish, they just skitter away from you and they're like, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. They don't know what. They're afraid of what you are.
What? That is problematic. Yes, I would like to swim my way up to the boat.
To the boat. Okay. It's a decent ways in the distance, but everyone else will just be following along on the beach, so that's fine. As you get closer to the boat, you find that there is a human fisherman on it. He looks quite old. He's got a raggedy beard and he's quite skinny.
Ooh.
Okay. Jump up on the boat.
You're just jumping right up on there, okay?
Yeah.
The man looks surprised. He's shocked. And he's obviously never seen a creature like you in his life. So he's like, what? What is this?
I want to do
Never seen
that
a-
Harry thing where he goes. Yeah, that. He's just gonna do that.
Oh, Dylan, that was amazing.
No.
which is frozen on Steam. Okay.
Uh,
So you make that noise at him?
I do that,
Uh-huh.
and then before he can even like make a reaction to it, I'm gonna say, "Hey man, what you doing?"
And he's going to jump backwards in surprise, and he falls off the boat.
All right, guys, I got a boat. I would like to find a way to bring this boat to shore for us.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I can't believe you did it. Yay!
I got us a boat.
I stand like on my two legs and I just go, "Yee."
I mean, we could just swim, so.
Well, they can't swim.
I'm not
Alright,
a,
how
I'm
about,
not
have
the
you tried
greatest
walking
swimmer.
across the bottom? Just kind of walk across the bottom.
I love it.
You can do that, but like,
I'm not the
I am
greatest
not getting my
swimmer.
hooves wet.
Is there something you want me to do in order to maneuver this boat back to the shore?
You're a tiny creature, correct?
I mean, yeah,
I believe
probably.
yes. Okay. If you want to, you can jump in the water and attempt to push the boat. Are you pushing it back to shore?
I was gonna see like if there's like some kind of like a string I needed to pull to start the engine, or like something I could move with my hand, my mouth, and just like and the boat back to shore. If that's even possible. Otherwise, I will jump out and try to push it.
You know what? I'll say, yeah. There's a rope in there. It's usually docked, so yeah. If you want to start pulling it to shore, you totally can.
I would like to do that. And I got it in my teeth.
Can totally imagine it. Okay. As you're doing so, the man who fell overboard, he's just grabbed onto his boat and he's very confused. What is going on? What is that creature?
He just watched a platypus pulling his boat away.
Yeah.
Why are we getting a boat?
I don't know. Yeah, I tried to ask him what's up, and he jumped out of the boat. So I was like, all right, now I got a boat. We're stranded on an island.
Mhm.
Might be good to have a boat.
Okay. The man, he grabs an oar that's inside the boat and he's trying to row his way back out to sea.
Oh, he got back in the boat.
Yes. He's a good
No,
swimmer.
I want to pull really hard.
All right, make a strength check for me, please.
Oh, no. Okay. Okay, you know what? That's a 5,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not mad because my modifier is -4.
Okay.
Oh no.
The man is not a particularly strong-looking fellow, but he is strong enough in this case. He's skilled with using a boat, and he starts overpowering you, and the boat is slowly going back out to sea.
Am I still attached to the rope and just getting dragged through the water?
If you want to keep hanging onto the rope, then yes.
Well, I wanted to talk to him, but I don't know. I'm gonna swim back to shore and say, Karun, I think you should try. He didn't like me.
Shaka Zulu. I think I said that right. Subscribe to Twitch Prime. Thank you.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks for the
Thank
you.
subscribe.
It's amazing. That's a love.
All right.
If I can swim there, I might be able to help.
Sorry, I
Do you
froze
think
the.
you
try.
can swim there?
What's up, Colt?
I don't think that I am quite the right size to pull something like that.
No, I mean go
I mean-
talk to him.
Oh yes, I think I can talk.
He doesn't like
Uh,
me.
Well,
I
if you
mean-
can help me swim, I'm a bit slow in swimming.
I don't mean to be like the downer of the group, but like there's still smoke going on in the forest.
Right.
What are we gonna do about that?
I forgot about that. Got a little excited about our boat.
We can go check out the boat once we finish checking out the fire. Yeah.
Good point.
Okay.
Good point.
Sure.
Alrighty.
That sounds good.
Are you good?
Sorry, I want to get back into the rave scene sometime, you know.
Oh, I can. I grab my like a little finger piano and I just like start playing like a little tune.
Do you have a finger piano?
Yes.
Oh my
It's like
gosh.
attached to like a little collar that I have, and I just start playing like a little tune.
That's amazing.
I'll just kind of like lower my head and just start like blowing into my harmonica, but it's like kind of off key, but like he thinks he's doing really well.
Okay.
In the background, Harry's just going. Background again.
Love it.
And you know the
Okay.
cool thing, now that I heard you making that noise, I can now make the noises too because I can mimic noises and and voices.
You can?
Yeah, I got the
Oh,
beat
awesome.
actor. So
I love it.
All right.
That's
We can
amazing.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Okay.
Alright. Yes, let's go
So-
to fire.
Uh, The man hears you playing music on the beach, and he suddenly freezes and he looks even more confused. But he now notices all of you, unless Karun is still underwater.
No,
Are you
I
underwater or on the beach?
No, I'm on the beach.
Do we notice
Okay.
him noticing us? Because if
He's like
I do,
strangest
I'm gonna-
group of friends dancing.
if I notice that he's looking at us, I'm gonna with prestidigitation, like maintaining eye contact with him the entire time. Prestidigitation starts like making like mini fireworks.
Okay.
Maintaining eye
looks-
contact, just
He looks very perplexed and more than a little bit scared. He's going to do a little like symbol to his god, and then he's going to cautiously start rowing back to shore. What are you guys gonna do as he's rowing back to shore?
we can get him now. We can talk to him. He's coming back.
I mean, we
No,
don't
Harry,
have
Harry,
anything to
I know.
hire him with, so
Well, if he doesn't like us, we can always bite him.
yeah, I mean, we can always kill him, I
Ooh,
suppose.
good one.
I was thinking
Okay.
about biting, not necessarily. Have you seen how tiny I am?
I have a
I'm not
stinger,
sure how
and
I
he whips up
feel
his tail
about
and takes off
like.
his little, I don't know, they have little stinger things. Do you see my little spike?
I mean, like, I'm not sure how I feel about violence necessarily. Like, I'm more of like a pacifist myself.
Oh,
Love
no,
the
not
chat.
necessarily a pacifist, but I can bite.
The chat is like, say no to murder hobos.
And I also,
Oh, okay.
and like I have like a little scarf, and I like dig inside my scarf, and I put like a little dagger with my mouth.
I love it!
my half elf friend gave it to me,
I love
It's
it.
and I put it back.
I've
Yeah, but-
always wanted to wear a sticker.
A sticker.
Wait a minute, can I do that?
A sticker?
Yeah, just I can't really wear clothes right, but you know, a nice sticker might be fun.
I like take
Maybe
like
the man has a sticker.
I take very tiny like vials of like paint,
Oh no!
and I just like with my I just like get like a little paintbrush and I like dip it in paint and like paint a little heart in the shell.
Little hermit crab with a little
Yeah, I
pink
paint a little
shell.
like a little heart on your shell.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
That's like
Wait,
really
you're
cute.
a Karun is a hermit crab?
I was just kind of thinking beach crab, just like a
Okay.
normal.
Yeah, like you know how like
Cool.
they're like in a triangular shape.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. That's awesome. Now you're the most stylish crab in existence.
Oh,
It's-
Uh,
You look great.
Thank you.
All right, guys, let's actually. Oh wait, the guy on the boat's coming. Now I'm confused. Go into the fire of the boat.
He can help us with the fire.
Oh, smart.
What if
How
it's
far
just
away
a
is he now?
bonfire?
How far is
Yeah,
he?
from
He's
marshmallows.
he's about 10 to 20 seconds away from shore. Do you guys stick around or do you run away?
Yeah, sure. Let's stick around.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I sit-
prepare my spike.
What?
Prepare your spike.
I'm just preparing it just in case.
I thought we were
I-
gonna talk to him.
as he's getting closer, I'm just gonna kind of like kind of whinny.
I just
kinda,
like,
like,
start wagging
shake-
my tail.
Shake my mane and like just kind of sit up, like stand very proper and very like elegant.
Okay.
Yeah, I just sit back and start wagging my tail, like just like waiting.
Okay. So the old man, he looks at Julien and he's like, now I've seen creatures like you before. I have no idea what the rest of you are. And then he sees the crab. He's like, okay. He isn't even sure if the crab is with you, but you're standing close to the group. So he's like,
And I have a heart painted on my shell.
he reaches over and he kind of pinches himself to be like, am I awake? Really? And then
This is your lucky day after all, you know, encounters with my kind.
so you speak to him.
I do. Very fortunate encounter.
So he yells in surprise and he falls on his butt.
I'm terribly sorry. I
Why
didn't
does he keep
scare you.
doing that? Does he have? Is something wrong with him?
I must
I
be
don't have-
dreaming. What in
I
Paler's name
approach-
is happening?
I approach him and I just go like, no, we're real. We need help though. There is hello, my name is Ruby. We are just animals that can talk. It shouldn't be that different, right? There's magic. Anyways,
Uh,
um,
I suppose that's true. That magic is quite magical.
I mean,
I've just never
technically,
seen-
I'm a crustacean, so I'm not
I-
sure animal is the right word.
Thank you, Shaka, for the gift sub. Tier 1.
Oh, thank you. I'm not very well versed in magic myself, and I've never encountered any animals speaking to me. So forgive me. This is the first time I've ever spoken with any of them.
No, I
okay.
met this guy once. His name was Donkey, and he was a talking donkey. And he liked to sing lots of songs.
How
That's
sure
what I'm
are
thinking.
you that that was actually his name?
Not sure at all. But
That's
considering
racist.
my name
Well-
is Perry the Platypus,
well, what is your name? Human? I look at him. Is he human?
He is human, yes. And he says, "My name is Bort." And he sort of reaches out his hand at first, but then he realizes none of you have hands, so he sort
As
of
he
just
here, as he
takes
reached
it
out, like
back.
I do the cat thing that I just like put like my hand on it.
Okay, very friendly. It's like, oh, and he seems visibly more relaxed because now he knows he's not dreaming, and none of you seem threatening. So he says,
oh,
"Where?"
I put I put my connect.
Okay. Where have you all come from? I've never seen creatures like you
Well,
here.
we were in a bigger version of your boat, and there was this crazy cloud, and there was a lot of water coming from the sky, and loud noises that hurt my ears. And then, we're here.
Ah, you caught up in the storm last night. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes,
Where is
storm,
it
that's
that
the
you-
word.
Where is it that you were headed?
Where was it that we were headed?
Hey DM, where were we
To
headed?
fight Stupid
Let's see here. I did not think about the name of the place. We'll just say,
Kentucky.
sure, Kentuckyland.
You're welcome, Jay.
Okay, Kentuckyland, eh? Well, I'm not sure if I've ever even heard of that. There might be others in the village who have. We're a pretty
Village.
yes, village. there are others here. It's not just me. It's a pretty small village, but yeah, there's others here. Would you like to come meet them?
Is that what
That's
the smoke is
pirate.
coming? Yeah.
Oh yes, we will. Around this time of day, it's almost supper time, so we'll have dinner ready soon. If you'd like to join us, we don't get visitors
dinner.
very often.
I start wagging my tails like, yes, I'm very hungry.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So he's just gonna kind of drag his boat along the. He'll be walking on the sand and kind of dragging it in the water by the rope, and you guys are all walking down the beach with him.
Can I like pounce inside the boat and just like like go up to like the bow of the boat and just like do the Titanic thing, just like but just sit out
Sure.
in a.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Mage Hand and lift myself like onto. I'm gonna stand on the rope like itself that connects to the boat and just like.
I'd never even thought about that. Mage hand, you're light enough. A mage hand could lift
Yeah.
you.
Oh my god! Wait, I have Mage Hand. I can lift you.
That's
So are we
awesome.
all getting on this boat? Is that what's happening?
If,
I mean,
if you
I'm
like.
gonna walk beside the man.
Okay. He's trying to make small talk with you right now. So he's like, so your name was Ruby?
Yes,
He
that is
just-
my name.
What are all the rest of yours names?
It's Julien. Thank you.
Julien. Oh, I see. And you, the furry one with the duck bill?
And I imitate her sound as immediately as she does. You could just go.
That's a hard name to pronounce. I don't know if I know that.
You guys are so much better than I am.
Just roll your R's, hon.
I can do that, but
It's so good.
That's what this stream's turning into. It's just a bunch of. I love it. Anyway.
And then he gestures to Karun. And are you with this group? You're here. You can talk too.
Karun says nothing.
Okay.
someone we picked up along the way.
Okay.
And Julian's gonna turn around and he's gonna like kind of peer over, see if he can see the heart on the shell, just to make sure it's the actual same crab. We didn't pick up a stray.
I recognize him now. He has a heart in the shell.
As soon as Julian sees the shell, he's just gonna. Okay.
Okay. So as you're walking, he asks you, I'm still struggling to understand. You say it's magic that allows you to speak, but how did this come to be?
Well, we all came from different parts and have different stories. But I just, was in a circus and they were like, oh, I want her to do more things. And they were like, boom, you can speak now. And I was like, yay!
Well,
yeah.
I don't know about the rest. Well, for the rest of them, yeah, it's magic. But I mean, I'm a very special case, The horn on top of my head is the thing that grants me the gift of speech. And most unicorns do, right? And I just kind of like giggle to myself.
You're a unicorn.
Yes, isn't it obvious?
My
dear.
Huh. I've only heard legends, stories. I do apologize. I expected a unicorn to be bigger.
I'm thinking like,
You
aren't you a
just
little
see
short to be a
Harry's eyes
space
just go.
I was about to say, like, is Dakota really about to like give a reality check to Dylan?
He's like Julian's like completely convinced that he's actually a unicorn and not just a pony with a horn glued on his head.
Oh no!
Okay. Is he shocked or offended?
Julian's just kind of and like try to trot. He's gonna trot up a little bit, kind of away from him. Like very, very like pouty and very like. My word.
Forgive me. I've never seen a unicorn before. I did not mean to offend.
You even give the tail.
Oh
It's
dear.
okay. Just compliment his mane. He should be back soon.
Okay. And before he gets the chance, he suddenly notices just up over the next ridge. There it is, my village. And if you all look up, you'll be able to see a small village full of grass huts and a dock just along the shore.
Is that where the smoke was coming from? The village?
Yes, from here
It was
you
a
can
fire.
you can see that there is a small wisp of smoke going up into the sky. It's coming from the
Just-
village.
Across the nose and the smell of smoke.
Yes. Okay. Well, come with me. Come. I don't think anyone will be opposed to having newcomers.
Are they dangerous?
Oh no, no. I mean, we eat mostly fish here on this island. I suppose the occasional crab, but he's still eyeing Karun's very unsure.
Well,
But
as long as they don't eat our buddy here, I should be okay.
Yes. No,
Don't worry, I will eat a person long before they eat me.
He talked. He talked. He talked.
Bort's eyes just go wide for a moment, and then he nods. He says, "Oh, okay. Well, I mean, as I said, normally we eat fish and coconuts. That's about all that we can find here on this island. So, I wouldn't think of eating a new friend potentially. You guys may be here for a while yet.
Oh,
You see,
We
a
will.
while, you say.
what's that?
A while, you say.
Yes, well, most of us here on the island have been here our whole lives. I myself only washed up here when I was just a boy, in a similar manner to you, actually.
I only lived for 14 years. And I'm 7.
Oh dear. Well, I suppose you'll be wanting to find your way back.
Yes, I have brothers.
Yes.
Well, come along and meet the rest of the rest of my village here, and we'll see what we can do for you.
Okay.
And so he walks you up the beach, and as you approach some of the grass huts, you see a woman and several children. The children are just kind of playing, and the woman is drying some meats on a rack. And Bort calls out to them. What's that?
I'd like to hiss.
Ah.
Okay. Bort calls out to them. He says, "Family, come. We have some guests. We have guests." And the children all perk up their heads and they rush over. They're so excited. New people. What do you guys do when you're surrounded by children?
As they get
I
close,
ain't
they
no
just like curl.
person.
I'm like,
I do the cat thing where like they just like turn into an arch and just like perk up the entire firm, just like ooh.
I'm like ready to snap at any fingers nearby. I'm just ready for it.
Julian's the complete opposite. He's loving the attention. He's just kind of shaking my mane, and just kind of looking around, just kind of like, oh wow, people admiring me. Oh.
Yes, they love Julien actually, and Bort tells them, "My children, this is a unicorn, much like the stories that I told you about." And the children's eyes just open wide, filled with wonder. So
How old do they look? Do they look like Phineas or do they look like Candace?
I love that analogy.
the children are anywhere from 3 to 10 years old.
as the kids are like, in just in awe and in shock, Julian's just gonna kind of give him like a little, like a little smirk, like a little knowing smirk that he knows he's magical and he's very rare.
Okay. As the children are fawning over Julien, the woman comes over, and she's also quite old. And she comes up to Bort, and she has tears in her eyes. Bort, it's awful. Tort has gone missing. And Bort says, "What? What do you mean?" Tort, he's the son of, or he's one of my grandsons. What do you mean he's missing? And she kind of gets a little hysterical, and she's just crying. I don't know. I was playing with the children this morning, and I thought he had just gone out to get wood like he usually does at this time of day. He's such a good boy, but I haven't seen him all day, and none of the other children have either.
Oh.
Where was he last seen?
Well, all of the children usually go and sleep in that hut over there during the night, but none of the children say that they saw anything. Bort, who are these?
Oh.
Are you people? Are you? Forgive me.
It's quite right. We are animals. Normal. Well, not normal. We can talk. We are just animals that can talk.
Oh, I see.
And a crustacean.
Yes, and a crustacean. Animals and a crustacean.
See, and Bort gestures to them, and he says, "Yes, well, honey, these poor souls washed up on shore like I did like we did many years ago, and they're hoping to find a way back, but I'm not sure that we can help. Oh wait, no, I do remember seeing a ruined old ship on the other side of the island.
Luana.
That might be something that we could repair, but the other side of the island, it's not exactly friendly to get to. Unfortunately, it's not just us here. We're able to defend this part of the island with the help of our village magician, but the other side has some monsters, so it's not something I would take on lightly. I would be happy to lead you there if you can help me find our missing child, Tort.
Yes, of course. And with the monster stuff, we have gone in our adventures ourselves. I think we can hold our own and possibly help you too.
Oh, that's a relief. I thank you. You guys are adventurers.
Sorts of,
In a
yeah.
manner of speaking,
Speak for
yes.
yourself. I'm a secret agent.
I don't know what that is.
If you're going around telling people you're secret agent, doesn't really make you secret.
Yeah, my cover story is
Back
that.
the horse.
Wait, what?
Nothing. She did not say nothing. Fairy did not say anything.
I
Fairy,
don't know what you mean, but
you're a beautiful unicorn.
thank you.
Fairy.
I mean, an adventure is one thing, but I'm a party animal, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, you guys have free reign to look around the village, ask people questions, look for clues to try and find poor Tort.
Fairy, do you have like a funny hat that makes you look like a detective?
Yes. Hold on.
That can make us look more official. She actually has hats.
Perry!
And
Perry.
we can all go together, and I can help if people are not answering things nicely. I can be very charismatic.
Okay.
Yeah. So are we going to be asking people? Because I was thinking we go check out the hut and see if there's any like little footprints at all.
Does this child have anything that we can identify? What does he look like? Can we identify him?
Yes.
That would help.
Sure. Yes, he's. I mean, everyone on the island knows Tort. He's a small boy. He's got a green shirt just made from the leaves of our island. Because unfortunately, we don't have much in the ways of clothes. He's got blonde hair. It's getting quite long right now. It's just about down to his shoulders, and he's kind of apprenticing under our village magician right now. So he also knows a little bit of magic.
Oh no, he's squishy.
I mean, all of us are fairly squishy.
I am not squishy. I have an exoskeleton, so
Well, if I squish you hard enough.
if I squish you hard enough.
You were saying? Sorry.
Well, yes, he's usually a diligent young boy. I don't know where he could be. Normally he goes off into the woods around mid-morning and looks for firewood for us to use, but he never returned. You're welcome to go travel in the woods there. There's some paths where he usually goes, and there's a few other villages just off to the east there, and he gestures to the docks, and you can see there's a couple other people. Some are in boats, and some of them are just fishing off the dock.
All right. Well, we'll make it snappy. Snappy.
Don't
But
you
let's
worry, sweet thing. We got this.
to clarify, though, if we help you find this smaller large creature, then you will assist us in perhaps getting away off of this island?
Yes, of course. I mean, I know that there is the ruins of an old ship. I don't know what shape it's in, but we could definitely help you restore it to its old way and hopefully get you off sailing to where you need to be.
Yeah, that ship has sailed.
So, we're ready to go?
Mm-hmm. Where would you guys like to
We
go?
are.
To the huts, yeah? That's what we
Yeah.
agreed? Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the huts. I want to kind of investigate, see if there's any like little footprints at all that are.
Same.
Okay. As you walk up, the children are following you, and they're just super excited. Some of them are offering you food because it is dinner time.
Yes.
What kind of food are they offering?
Mostly coconuts, so a couple fried fish, and one of them offers you some berries that he found in the
I'll
old-
eat the berries and the
Do you
fish.
have any crab?
Perry's out here.
PvP. PvP.
What are we gonna have? AVA, animal versus animal.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing? Oh man.
Julian will gladly accept some berries
Oh my God.
if they're offered.
Yes.
So
I will eat
Yes,
some fish.
they offer you lots.
so
Wait,
if they're offering like that, I'm just gonna like lean my head forward and just start like.
Careful not to
Nice.
stab them with the eye.
Oh, I'm
no.
being very delicate.
Carnivore.
What?
You're a carnivore?
Yes.
Apparently I'm a
Okay.
carnivore.
Platypus eats crustaceans, hun.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
also
no.
don't have a stomach.
That is true. They don't have a stomach. But they don't have any fried crab here for you today.
So I very shyly grab some of the thing and run away and eat it on the side.
Okay. Yeah. So who would you guys like to talk to first? There are some people in and around the huts. There's some down by the docks, and there's also the children.
We'll talk to the children first.
Okay.
So that missing child. You guys were friends with him?
Well, yes, he's one of the children speaks up. Yes, well, he's brother to some of us, but friend to all. Um, yeah, I haven't seen him since last night. He was I heard a small noise in my sleep, but I figured it was him going up to go to the bathroom or something.
What do you guys think happened to him?
And they look around. Well, we're not sure. He might be off practicing magic. There's a cove just around the bend, but he normally likes to play there with us, and he's not there right now.
I see.
Do you, let me show you where he usually sleeps. And the child.
Thank you. And I strut behind them.
Kind of leads you on, and the sidewalking. So she takes you to this one little hut, and you can see there's all these little grass and leaf beds just laying about.
Okay. Can I sniff around and see if I can pick up any scent?
Yes, you can.
Can I also do that? But
you may. Everyone can if you want to try and sniff something.
I don't think I have a sense of smell.
Probably not the same that everybody else does.
Okay. So
Okay.
perception?
Yep.
12.
24.
Okay.
Perception.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're sniffing around.
For sniffing.
19.
Okay. Luana, you get the distinct smell. You get it fixed in your mind. You know what Tort smells like now. And you can very easily differentiate it from any of the other smells of the children in the village.
That's
He doesn't
useful.
smell great.
He smells like
He smells like
4.
he smells like wet wood and a bit smoke and fish.
Yeah, that's Tort. The children are like, yes, that's him. He always smells like wet wood. I don't understand why. I just smell like fish, but he always smells like wood.
Yeah.
So and we're in their sleeping hut, right?
Correct.
Are there any interesting items, trinkets, toys, his spellcasting focus?
I'm gonna sleep with a child.
No, I want to see if there's any clues.
Yeah. There is nothing around his bed.
Okay.
Yes. So
I'm
that's
satisfied.
I'm gonna take a look around the little hut and see if there's any little footprints that are wandering off anywhere.
okay. Would you do an investigation
Wait,
check?
before you do that, I look at you. I look at you and I go, ding 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 ding, and now you have bardic inspiration.
Ding ding ding.
Actually,
Wait.
Ding, 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 ding.
No.
I knew this was coming, but Colt did not.
I didn't know that specifically.
I did.
The
Yeah,
dinging?
that
was
flew
too
into me
good.
too.
That was
So-
too good.
We've got Crab Reef. We have What Does the Fox Say? We have Harry the Platypus, and we have basically Carly the Unicorn.
I love these characters already.
All right. Well,
Okay. So
that
either
was-
with the bardic inspiration, either do perception or investigation.
It's a D8, by the way.
A D8. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna save that bardic inspiration if I can.
Yeah, you only asked for 10 minutes though.
Okay. Sure.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna just ball out then. Let's go. Let's use it then. All right. 24.
Oh,
Okay. As you're going around sniffing around and looking around the sleeping hut, you notice on a branch or a bush just off to the side, there's a small piece of red cloth stuck in the twigs.
I just kind of, and I walk up to it and I kind of use my horn to like, kind of pick up the cloth to like, guys, I think I found something.
Ooh, can I sniff it to make sure it's his?
Yep.
I'll like lower it down to you.
And you can smell, Ruby can smell that it is, in fact, Tort's pants. Or it's from his clothing.
It's him. It's him.
Okay.
Well, I think we know where to go.
Well, he's not still. How much cloth do you wear at a single time? Like, is he in there?
No, hun, that's not quite how that works.
You
Oh,
can
okay.
see, you can
Okay.
see by looking at some of the other children that many of them wear kind of like pants made out of burlap sacks kind of thing, and they're dyed in various colors of fruits and other plants that you would find in the jungle. And yeah, all of theirs look pretty worn out too. So it's no surprise that some of it might end up snagged on a bush sometimes.
Okay.
And Bort is following you still, and he's kind of a slow old man, but he comes up and he says, "Wow, look at that. His pants. Well, he must have gone out here in the middle of the night, because none of us saw him during the day. This is concerning."
Would he just run away like that? Is he the kind of child that just run away?
No, he's usually a very good child. He takes care of us. He's kind of the elder sibling to all of the children here on the island. The only other person that he really spends a lot of time with, other than us, his main family, is Durgus, the local magic keeper, or the magician.
It's something to do with the magic guy.
Yeah.
Where
So-
is this magic person?
Yeah, so like, how long has he been with you guys?
Durgus?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not actually sure. He's just kind of been here for a number of years. He must have washed up on shore. Most people that end up on this island are castaways, unfortunately.
Well, could you point us to the direction of Durkis?
Sure, he's just up the hill over in that direction, and he points to the north. There's a path leading through the forest, and he has his own hut up at the top of the hill there. He likes to keep a lookout for us just in case of storms and things.
Now, sorry, out of curiosity, is this piece of cloth, was it like in the same? Did it like indicate that it was kind of going in the same direction as this hut, like north as well, or was it kind of going off?
The hut, the sleeping hut is, yeah, if you were to go kind of along the beach, but in the direction of that path to go up to Durgus's hut on the hill, it would be in the right direction, yes.
Oh, so that the cloth would seem like it was, so it could kind of imply that he was almost heading to there, and his cloth, the cloth just got. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we can all agree to pay Durkis a visit. Yes.
I think that's the right idea.
All right.
Allow me.
Are we ready?
Bort starts leading you up the hill.
I'll lower my horn. Are you coming up? And I'm off again.
So he'll kind of look at you for a second, kind of wobble, and he will float himself via mage hand onto like the top of your head.
I love it.
Fancy you! I see you.
I was getting tired of walking.
I bet. Let's go. And she's gonna start like prancing. little trot.
Okay. So it doesn't take very long at all, about a 5-minute walk, and you end up on top of the hill, and you can see a nice view along the entire beach. You can see the small village just a few minutes away, and you get to Durgis's hut.
Hello?
Durgis! Bort calls out for Durgis, and there's no answer.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Still no answer. What do you
I
guys
prepare
do?
my spike.
Oh, Harry, I think we could check if he's alive first before you start to attack him.
Well, something might have attacked him.
Can I cast Mage Hand and like open the door or open the curtain or whatever the hut has as a door?
Yep. Yeah, you absolutely can. It's a curtain.
Guess I just push.
And it's kind of dark inside the hut, so you can't see because it's so bright outside. You'll have to take a closer look.
Hey, you little crab, but you wanna go there?
Sure. I'm going to hop off, and is it still like sand under our feet, like
It's just kind of jungle dirt kind of
Soil.
floor at this point. Yeah,
okay.
sandy
Um,
soil.
So I'm going to waddle up to like basically under the door area frame. I have 30 feet of blind sight. So I can perceive my surroundings without having to really look. So brightness conditions don't matter,
Cool.
things like that. So like, what's inside here? What are we seeing?
I definitely knew that when I volunteer you.
Totally. Inside the shack, you can sense that there are a couple small pieces of furniture in the room. There's a chair made out of some bamboo. There's a bed off to the side made of some leaves and twigs, and there's a table off to one side. And then on the ground, also in front of you, you can make out the image of a human body,
Like laying.
not moving, laying on the ground.
I should have taken to speak with the dead. Dang it! It was something else that I was gonna take.
I don't think we have much to worry about here. It's pretty quiet. And I'm just gonna waddle in through the door.
And I like follow behind him. I was like, oh my god!
So now you can all see that there is this man laying on the ground, and those of you with a sharp sense of smell immediately smell some blood.
Oh my.
What do you guys do?
I poke.
Harry jets out of there.
I get my tail actually. I get my tail and cover my like little snout. And I get close and I just go. I just poke.
I love how the carnivores are having problems with blood.
It's... We eat our stuff fresh. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'd like to go up and kind of like inspect the body.
Okay. You do so, and you can just barely make out his chest is rising and falling.
Oh, he's alive!
And Bort, he's behind you all. He kind of waddles in behind you and says, What is this? Oh my. And he quickly shuffles over and goes down. He tries to shake Durgis awake.
No, don't shake him. He's alive. You're gonna hurt him. And I just like put like my little paws in and I just go cure wounds.
Okay,
And I cast cure wounds.
So cute.
sure. Roll for cure wounds.
Okay, wait. What's
It's 1d8 plus your spellcasting mod.
fantastic? Oh, so that's an 8.
Okay.
Nice.
Durgis immediately has some color return to his face, and his eyes open up and he gasps for breath.
And I just
And
like
he-
smile and I look back at the group like, I saved him!
He looks around the room
Fabulous, darling.
very confused and almost like he's ready to run, but he sees Bort's face and he's, Bort, what is happening? And Bort says, calm yourself, friend, Durgis. These are some newcomers to
calm
the
down.
island. Tell us what happened to you. We came looking for you because we haven't seen Tort for a while. And Durgus calms down. He says, Tort? Oh no, that's right. I was attacked during the night by the harpies.
What the what?
Can all of you make a nature check for me?
Oh, the one thing you things I don't have proficiency in.
Uh,
I do. Oh, I love me a party, guys. I have
16.
A nature check. Go.
I'm gonna use one of my luck points and roll a second die d20 because
11.
So that's
11 with my -4.
18.
16.
Y'all, bards are fantastic. I have 11 proficiencies, you guys, and 2 expertise. Just saying.
I saw that and I'm like, what?
All right. Sorry, can you guys repeat what you each got for that?
16.
18.
16 as well.
Okay. So, those of you who got 11, or yeah, less than 15, you've heard of harpies. They are a creature that has the body of a woman and the wings of an eagle, and they are quite fearsome. They often hunt humans down. And those of you who got higher than 15 also know that they have a special song that they sing that enchants people to come closer.
Oh, no.
Those nasty witches.
I know some of those words.
They're not nice. They use music against people. It's not very nice.
And to be honest, their music isn't even that good.
Right? They're out of key most of the time.
Not really. A little bit.
I don't like them.
And Jurgis says, yes, they don't usually come around this part of the island, but Tort came to me in the middle of the night. He seemed to have had a nightmare or something, or perhaps a vision. I've been teaching him magic, you see, and he didn't know who else to come to, so he came to me in the middle of the night, but when I got up to see him, all of a sudden one of the harpies attacked us. It got the best of me, unfortunately, because it caught me off guard, but if Tort isn't here, then that means they must have taken him.
You said you're a magician, right?
Yes, I have some skill.
Do you know any card tricks?
Card tricks.
Can you pull a rabbit out of your hat?
A child is missing.
Yes, this doesn't really seem relevant.
It is relevant.
How is pulling a rabbit out of my hat relevant to
we could
finding
use
Tort?
the backup.
I don't know any such magic. That would be a summoning magic. I deal in illusions. That's more of
illusions.
I help out with playing with the children and telling the village stories by making the images appear in the air.
See, I know someone who was also looking for another person, and they said divination stuff usually helps finding things in sometimes people. Would you be able to do divination stuff?
Unfortunately, no. I did not learn very much from my master before I washed up on this island myself.
Dang it. Okay.
But I'm still in a pretty rough spot right here, and I am certainly not the right type of magician to be fighting harpies, but are you're all helping Bort find Tort? Is that right?
Yeah, we are.
And I look back at the group and I silently say, if he can't fight the harpies, do you guys genuinely think we have a chance?
Oh, I'm sure we will be fine.
You can almost get a sense that Karun kind of grins. Like, he doesn't have a face, But you see this like smirk come across his frontal shell area.
He does like this with the claws to show it's fine.
I have a feeling Doofenshmirtz is behind all of this.
Who is this Doofenshmirtz?
Bad guy. You don't want to meet him.
You don't want to get him started.
Which way do harpies usually live?
Here, I will show you. And off of the table, he grabs a spyglass, and he shuffles out of the tent, still clutching his one side that has a gash in his shirt. And he beckons you, come. And
Can
he takes
I vibe check the magician?
Vibe check the magician. Is that
Insight.
insight?
Yeah, that's an insight. Yeah, in Arcane Adventures, we don't use insight checks. We use vibe checks.
We use vibe checks.
I love it. Okay.
I feel like he is not innocent.
Okay, go ahead and do an insight check.
Nat 20. Plus 6.
All right. Perry, you definitely get the sense that Durgus knows more than he's letting on.
And his tail is just going to stick straight out, and his little fur on his back is going to stick up as he just stares at him.
Patty,
Not a vibe.
what's wrong? Are you okay?
What's got over you?
Are you okay? Did you eat bad crab or fish?
Bad vibes.
Oh, bad vibes. Bad vibes?
Bad vibes.
I look at Circus and I just go, bad vibes?
Would any of you also like to make an insight check?
Yes.
Or a
please.
vibe check, sorry?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
Vibe check.
Vibe check.
Ah, dang it. Okay, that's 20 something. 17 plus
14.
5. 22. I know math.
All right. Yes, Ruby, you also definitely feel like there's something going on.
Oh, I just go.
Bad vibes.
Sorry, Dylan and Colt, what did you get?
14.
I'm not even gonna bother.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Dylan, that is unfortunately not quite enough to pick up on the bad vibe. But
So Julian's just gonna kind of look at him and be like, kind of then look back at Perry and be like, just kind of thinking,
No, he's
bro, you're
right.
crazy. Like,
He does have a bad vibe.
Bad vibes.
And I bite his chin. I just go. And
You-
his leg.
you bite Durgus's chin?
Yeah.
Shin.
Shin?
Oh.
Shin.
I was gonna say
Oh,
that.
I heard Shin.
I thought you
was
just
like, how
jumped
did
up
you
and
get it? I know.
English is not my first language.
That's okay. I just misheard you.
Can I sting him with my stinger?
I mean, if you want to.
I'm just trying to immobilize the guy.
I need a constitution save.
Whoa.
There are
Are you-
actually stats for that.
Are you attacking him?
I'm sticking him with my little poison needle thing that's under my butt.
It's on your claws, actually, on your back claws.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yeah. If you want to attack him, yes, you can.
Alright, well, I'm rolling for
That's
the
a
bite.
nat.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Just
That's-
sequentially roll a nat 20 and then a nat 1.
No, a nat 20 and then a nat 20.
Oh! Oh!
Wait,
like
a nat,
18 to
a
bite
nat-
him.
a nat 20 to hit, and then a nat 20 for what's the second one for?
No, a nat 20. There's nat 20 for the insight, and then this is a nat 20
Oh,
to hit.
gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
I got an
do
18 to
need
bite
a
him, but
constitution save, though.
That is a hit. Oh my gosh. Wow, no
I
matter
got
what,
bad vibes.
no matter what you write as a DM, it will always go sideways in some way or another.
Oh, 100%. I learned that.
Okay. That's a hit, 100% a hit. Okay.
You learned that pretty quick playing with the Arcane Adventures.
All right. So do your double damage, and then wait. When there's poison added, does that also get doubled? I'm just gonna say yes.
I don't know. It's either a save or a fail, so it's doesn't.
Okay.
I just need a Constitution save on top of it.
Sure. He's going to make his con save. He fails. Or wait, what's your number that I have to get to? He probably
11.
Yeah, he fails it.
Okay, so that's gonna be 8 slashing, which is already doubled, and then 4 poison.
8 slashing, 4 poison. Okay. Wow. So that is quite the hit on him. He immediately falls down and he's, oh my goodness, what is happening? What? And
I jump.
No, this one's mine.
Bad vibe.
As he like falls down, Karun is going to float just a little bit up with a giant crab claw mage hand, right? Because it's his hand.
Yeah.
And he's going to float up to like wherever his like face level is. So he's like right in his face.
okay.
And via either beginning to cast Firebolt or like Prestidigitation, he's going to light his claws on fire.
Ooh.
What are you not telling us? And and I would like to intimidate him.
Okay. Roll your. Is that intimidation? Is that its own roll?
Yeah, it's its own thing.
Sorry, I'm more familiar with
given-
other versions of D&D.
Should have given you Bardic Inspiration just for extra stuff. Oh, never mind. Maybe he
Yeah, I
doesn't
don't
need
think
it.
that'll be necessary. That's a 23 versus his insight.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Holy.
Okay.
I have a +5 to intimidation.
Hmm.
How does one crab has +5 to intimidation?
I because it's my class stat, I actually have a
I see,
reasonable charisma.
I love that.
Okay, you have definitely visibly shaken him. He is feeling quite scared right now.
What are you not telling us?
What? Not telling you. All right. I know where he is. I know where Tort is.
I look at Bort. You're just like, I mean, come on.
Where is he?
Bort is now looking kind of shocked at Durgus. He's like, Durgus, what is the meaning of this? What do you know? What is happening? And Durgus looks ashamed, but he says, well, you see, Tort, he came to me in the night. He said he had a vision that something horrible was going to happen to the island, that the harpies were going to come and murder everybody. So he went off to try and fight them alone. I told him not to, but the harpies they came and attacked me. He was already gone by that point. I couldn't stop him.
So you didn't think of telling anyone, or did you not have time?
The harpies almost killed me.
He was almost bleeding out. I don't think he had a chance.
They should have finished the job.
Okay, well, where is he? Because now we gotta save him.
All right, as I was going to show you, and he holds up the spyglass. He says, up there on the ridge on the other side of the island. And if you look through the spyglass, you can see there's kind of a path that leads snakingly through a middle part of the island. It's sort of like 2 mountains, this island, and there's a valley. You can see the path leads through the valley with more forest and rivers in between. And on the far side, you can see an area that has a lot of seagulls circling around it. And he says, that nest, that's where the harpies, that's where they live.
Well, okay. So
You're coming as the sacrifice. Let's go.
Okay. I'm really in no shape to be walking anywhere. I've just barely got out of that battle with my life.
We have a pony.
We have a pony.
oh god.
And he looks questioningly at Julianne. Be all right if I rode you?
PG-13.
We're on stream. We are on stream. Stay focused.
I didn't even
I
catch on.
mean,
Stop.
I guess that would be okay. I mean, as long as you don't weigh too much, should be fine.
Durgus looks to be about as skinny as all the other inhabitants on this island, so
Okay.
it shouldn't be.
Yeah, it should be fine. I should be able to carry you, no problem.
Okay.
So, yes, we shall start heading there. Yeah.
Okay, it's getting late in the evening though. Would you want to leave right now? It'll be dark for some of our time, or we can stay the night and leave first thing in the morning. It's up to you.
No, I did use some spells.
leave first thing in the morning. You know, I could use a bit of rest because that looks like a very, very long trip, and I'm like, I don't really know.
I could start walking, and then you
Guys
guys will
are
probably
willing to
jump.
let this
Catch up to you.
kid stay overnight with harpies?
I mean,
Is he gonna survive?
he'll be all right? He knows spells.
Can I make some kind of like, I don't know, I guess you did that kind of like nature check or whatever earlier, but because of my knowledge of magic and living on beaches, do I know, like, do harpies keep their food? Do they play with their food? Do I know anything about that sort of thing?
They play with their food.
They do indeed. When they attack, harpies play with their food, delighting in the music their victims make as they scream. A harpy takes its time dismembering a helpless foe and can spend days torturing a victim before the merciful end.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll be fine. We can take a nap.
Are you crazy?
Okay, fantastic. So where are we sleeping?
No, we are going.
I thought you were
To
also
rescue the
bored of
child.
taking up.
Oh, calm down. He'll be fine.
Yes, I'm sure they have
He
to
will
take
be
their time.
dismembered.
He'll
No.
be in one piece. Like, it's not a big deal. I mean,
Well, to be fair, they dismember him slowly over the course of a few days, so he may not be in one
he
piece.
just got caught.
But they're gonna
See?
save his head for last, so.
I don't. I would like to split the party and go forward to get the kid.
Well, don't. Okay. Well, I follow him.
Yeah, I'm down to. I haven't spent any magic. I'm good to go.
I just spent one, but still, I'm mad about it.
I was
Under my, you're gonna be. That could be Phineas or Ferb, and they don't care.
Okay, so
fine.
do
I guess
you
we'll
guys
go.
choose to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Fine.
No
Harry,
one
wait
take a
up.
long rest because she used up one spell slot.
I used up one luck point.
Wow.
I need to feel like completely lucky again.
And listen, I used the spell, my little energy, so I can heal the guy, and you just poisoned him again. So that's why I'm mad.
He deserved He was a bad vibe.
I was gonna bite him, and he's old and skinny. I could have just taken him down with a bite.
Well, I had fun. Let's go.
All right, but please
Scurry, scurry, scurry.
don't stick me with that thing again. That
Well,
hurt a
watch
lot.
yourself. I will.
Check yourself
I'm not
before you
just-
wreck yourself.
Just to clarify, who am I carrying again? Is it Bort or is it the wizard, Durgart?
It's the wizard, I think.
Okay.
We were
Right.
using the wizard as
Okay.
sacrifice,
Yep.
apparently.
But
Okay.
Give
it's
us
like
the child. You can have this one.
A
so like
child.
player thought.
No.
Uh-huh.
What if it's the little boy who's controlling the harpies now?
I will kill a little child.
Yes.
He would be Lord of the Flies.
Oh
What
my
is Lord of
god.
the Flies?
Let's see how many more
Lord of the
references we can
Harps.
cram into this.
Into
That's a
one
good
one
reference.
shot. How many things can we?
How many references can we make?
Oh god.
Lord of the Harps. Let's go.
Yeah, let's just start.
Yeah.
What is
Okay.
the name of this episode on YouTube
Oh,
now?
I'm gonna ride on Ruby, by the way.
Okay. I'm like bouncing, so you're gonna have to like hold on to my
I
fur.
have like I have like little pointy legs,
Alright,
so I just can just kind of stick.
All right, so you guys start heading down the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The sun is starting to set, so the light is starting to get a bit more dim, but it's still, you guys can see just fine. Bort is going back to the village. He's
Bye,
old
Bort.
and he's not going to be able to stay with you guys.
I wave at him with my tail. Bye, Bort.
Good luck.
So I look at the party. So they sing, and they can enchant people. Well, are you guys how good are you guys at countering that?
Well, they live on the other side of the island, and normally they don't even come around here, so they do get, sometimes people once every couple of years, but usually we have enough, people with spears at least that we can fend them off. The village is small, but because of that, we defend them. We defend our own with our very lives. But the harpies don't usually attack in the night. That's what is strange about this.
Alrighty.
Good to know.
Just one second.
What?
I'm looking at something. You guys can go ahead.
Okay. So you are walking down the hill as Durgus is leading you down. Up ahead, you see the path split in two, and one way goes kind of along some rocky cliffs, and the other goes along there's kind of a river flowing through the island.
Okay, so
What path do we take, Durgus?
Well, I think the river path would be a little bit quicker, but the other path, the river path will take slightly longer, but it's slightly safer as well. The path by the cliffs would definitely be faster, but it's prone to having rocks fall off of the cliffside.
So, really quickly, this is completely out of this topic. I quickly go through my entertainers pack. I get my bedroll and I start like ripping it apart. And with all the fluff coming out, I shove, and I'm like, put this in your ears. All of you.
Oh,
All of you.
okay.
I don't know a platypus. Do I have ears?
You have ear holes. You just shove them in the ear holes.
You might notice that, and I kind of lift up my hoof.
We have a human with
May need
us.
help.
Yes, we have a human.
Oh, okay. That's
And I like pick
My-
up some of the
My audio reception is based on little like sort of antenna, little like hairs on my body.
put them on your face. So I like move some of the fluff to the human. I'm just like, could you? And I like do the.
oh, sure. You want me to put this in your ears?
Yes.
Oh, so that the harpy song won't affect you.
Yes.
That's very smart. Very good.
My half elf taught me.
Oh, very impressive. Won't that make it a lot harder to hear each other as well?
You can. We don't need to hear you.
Well,
Okay.
we can.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
We'll be
We worked as a team before. We know how to do stuff.
Okay.
It's almost like we're like
Do we
psychic with
really?
one another. Like
Yes.
we're always on the same vibe. You know, we're on the same page.
Harry is still very distrusting of what's his name?
Durgus.
Fergus. After that one bad vibe, he's like, no,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely not.
Okay. So yeah, if you want, Durgus can start stuffing some of the fluff in your
Yes.
ears.
Start stuffing it in my ear. The
With
best
the
I
little-
can.
Yeah, with the little paws, just go. Oh my god, can the crab have like a beard?
Yeah, if you have enough fluff, then
Anti-crab.
I'll say you will. So is everyone getting fluff stuffed in their ears then?
Yes.
I think
Okay.
so.
You're welcome. I'm telling y'all, this is gonna come in handy. Trust me on this one.
I didn't quite catch that. What'd you say?
Oh no!
I said,
What the
which
hell?
direction do you want to go? The quick way or the safer way?
Well, obviously Perry is in a rush, so I think we should just take the quicker way. We'll be
Yeah.
fine.
I'm not scared. They can't outrun my fireballs.
Do you have fireball?
He can't hear himself singing, so he doesn't think that you guys can hear him singing.
And I'm just like, pouncing like around too.
Mhm. Mhm. All right.
So I guess Julian's gonna like lead the way and just gonna start trotting his way through the
Okay.
faster path.
All right. So as you walk, it is getting dimmer and dimmer, but soon you see the dangerous part that Durgus was talking about. There's you're climbing a little bit in the valley. It's getting up a little bit higher, and the path that you're walking on is getting narrower and narrower. And on one side is the cliff face, and the other side, it's just a sheer drop, probably 50 feet.
I'm fine. With like my fox like agility, I'm fine.
Okay, so you guys keep going along there. It's starting to get dark, though. Does anybody have dark vision?
Yes, I
Blind sight.
Your blind sight,
No.
dark vision?
Harry, you don't have dark vision?
No.
That's a
Okay.
problem. Okay.
I
What?
have
And-
electroreception. If that helps.
See, that kind of like works as it like you can like scan the area because of your like beak.
It only works in water.
Yeah. That's also a thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Wait, don't you have a scarf? Just let me bite onto one side of the scarf and I'll follow you.
we're getting very thin in path. You can like hold on to my tail.
Okay. Oh,
Um,
that hurt.
it's
I-
as long as you don't pull it.
Okay.
I should have thought to bring a torch. Oh,
Well,
I
can I
feel
quickly-
silly.
Can I quickly look around to see if there's like any stick?
Oh, yes, there's lots of sticks everywhere
I-
you go in this jungle.
I grab a somewhat big stick, like big for me, and I hand it to the wizard, and I cast prestidigitation to make it light up.
Oh.
This is the first spellcaster I think I've ever played in 5th edition that does not have dancing lights.
Prestidigitation, y'all, is such
Yeah.
good.
I do have that, but yeah.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
cast down, just like, okay. So
All right.
you have our lights now. Please don't put it out.
Okay. It's a stick. It's not a regular torch, but it is sufficient. It will provide some dim light for you guys.
Yes.
So it should
I
be
have
enough
dark
to get you
vision.
through the path.
So I think I'm gonna go first in line, and I have the crab to also like serve as a blind sight, I guess.
Mhm.
It's like a little radar thing.
Okay.
So I guess
So-
Julian will, and Darius will be a little bit further behind following because I can't
Sure.
see nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So as you continue on the path, you come up to a rather narrow portion of it, and it's going to take a little bit of slow kind of sidling across. So if you guys,
That's what I'm
whoever,
an expert at.
Yeah, I guess it is.
You're still on my
Who-
back, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Who
so.
is first in line?
And crab.
Okay. Would you please make a what would be the best check for this?
Acrobatics.
Well, what if it's-
Acrobatics.
Is it a rock or a rock lobster?
All right, acrobatics. Let's go. Oh, okay. That is a 21.
21? What's 9
Okay.
plus 10?
It's not plus 10. You're stupid.
Stupid.
You make it. You don't have too much trouble because you're quite small and you're agile.
I look back
Who's
at the crab.
next?
I look back at the crab. You okay there?
I think I'm literally piggybacking off of her role. So would it make sense for me to also have to do a thing?
Oh no, that's right. You're on her back. Sorry, I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Yep. You can make it as well.
To hold on to me while I jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just make a. I don't even know what kind of check it would be to hang on. A strength check? Athletics?
Sure.
Yeah, I think
Sure.
strength sounds.
But I'll give you a bonus. I'll give you advantage because you have claws.
Okay, advantage but -4. This is gonna be fun.
Oh, hey, I have a minus
Okay.
4 too.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, well, I'm glad I have advantage because that was about to be a dirty 1. It is still a 5.
Okay. As as Ruby makes her quick leap across the small narrow portion of the path, you just snip off a bit of her fur and you don't quite hang on, but you don't fall off yet.
Haircut.
She got a little ball patch going on.
I look back. I probably didn't notice, and I look back and it's like, you okay?
I'm fine. I'm good.
Everything's fine. Everything's
Okay.
If Julian sees that, he's just gonna kind of.
Okay. So now you can make a acrobatics check, and because you're so tiny, I'm going to give you advantage on that too.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that was a natural one. Luckily, I have advantage.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting to give you more inspiration. Oh.
I just rolled another natural one. That was a roll too. That wasn't like I just dropped the dice. Like I rolled it, and it's a natural one again.
Get
Not
rid of
only
those dice.
yeah, this isn't like my Beckham dice or anything.
We're
Swapping-
losing the
I'm
crab.
swapping it. Yeah, this is going away. Literally just threw it across the room.
Best way.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Mage hand, I
So,
catch myself.
That could work.
that could work.
If you're-
I'm gonna let you use Mage Hand as a reaction. You are gonna fall a little bit of the ways down the cliff,
Okay.
but you will be able to catch yourself instead of falling all the way down.
Yes, and because I am a crab, there's no such thing as fall damage. I am too small for my terminal velocity to cause any injury to my exoskeleton, and my internal organs are mounted together.
What?
So
Is that actually a thing?
yeah, you know how you can drop like spiders and squirrels from any height and they'll just be fine.
In squirrels?
True?
Yep, I
Yeah.
did
Those are
just
just
learn that
bugs.
squirrels can apparently survive
Today
their
I
terminal
learned that
velocity.
I could throw a spider
animals
off the
don't have
speed
fall
tower and it wouldn't
damage?
die, so...
Yep. Apparently squirrels don't have fall damage.
Whoa. Okay,
Dang, I
sorry.
should have
They
been squirrel.
should. They really should.
And this has been Science with the Arcane Adventurers.
A very screw it. I don't know how to say it. Go ahead.
Educational.
Yes, that's not working.
Okay, so I start to fall off and I fall down a little bit, but magically I kind of catch myself and whoop, and I'm just going to float next to them, kind of on the outside
Okay.
for safety reasons. Because I mean, theoretically, Mage Hand being a cantrip, I figure I can just kind of
Keep casting.
keep casting it. Does that work for you?
Yep. As long as you're, concentrating on what you're doing. So I think that is sufficient. Okay. So yeah, you make your way back up. And if you want, you can just mage hand yourself to the other side. Where Ruby is.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of be in like the front.
I'm
kinda.
excited to see how the pony does.
Yeah. Who is next? Is it Perry
think
or Julianne?
Be
Perry.
Perry, because Perry wants to be in range of the tail.
Before
Okay.
people go, can I look at the crab who's gone? I was gonna say, hey, if the little one falls, we can both cast Mage Hand at the same time, and maybe, with 10 pounds help go across. Not gonna help with the pony, but
Okay.
I've got
Don't
chain
worry,
gun
okay.
as well, so
Okay,
that
we
just
good, we
adds
good.
extra weight.
What check do you want to get across?
An acrobatics, please.
Okay. Oh, hey. All right. I'm not terrible at that. I mean, that's a 13.
Okay. You make it across. Just barely. There's a couple loose rocks that are crumbling underneath your feet. Platypus, they're not necessarily the most graceful animals, but you do make it across.
Whoa. Speak for yourself.
All right.
Before the pony goes in, I'm gonna give him bardic inspiration. I'm gonna be like, whoop, 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 whoop.
Yes.
So
All right.
I'll have bardic inspiration.
Yes.
So it's a D8.
Well, I'm gonna use the second luck point and roll a second D20 because.
Tell me what you're doing there, Dylan.
Well.
Are you doing an acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Okay. Sure.
So hold on, that was one roll. Okay, that's much better. So I use my bardic inspiration. 21.
Nice.
Okay.
I rolled
You
a
make it
4 the
across.
first time, so I'm like, I'm gonna use my second luck point.
Good. Very nice. All right, so you've all made it across the narrow point, and it is fully dark now, but you've made it past that. So you continue along, and every once in a while you kind of have to relight your little torch, but it's providing enough light that it's showing you what to do, or where to go, rather. And Durgus is just blind. He's not a whole lot of help. But eventually the path does clear up and there's a much wider area now. It's kind of not as much on the cliff side anymore. And you can see a small pile of wood that probably was used as a campfire once.
Can I smell around to see if I pick up the scent of torch?
You can. Yeah.
Do I roll for that?
Yeah, do a roll.
What am I rolling for? Investigation?
Oh, Either investigation or shoot, where was the other thing? Perception.
Perception. Let's go. Wait, I have advantage on that. Thank God. How did I roll that at the same time? Okay. Okay. So that's 3 plus 8. What is that? Hold up, I'll try to do math.
You say 2 plus 8?
No, 3 plus 8. That's 11.
3 plus 8 is 11.
11. Okay.
I swear I passed high school, you guys. Okay. Yes, 11.
Okay, so 11, you can get just the faintest whiff that Tort was there at some point, but there must have been rain or something in the middle of the night, because it's a very, very slight amount of his scent that's left.
I look back at the group and it's like, he was most definitely here. I can smell him like, wow, he was most definitely here.
Well, that's good to hear. I mean, at least we know he's okay-ish, I guess. He got it this far.
You got something, Colt?
Yeah, so like looking around, like from where this like campfire thing is, like what can we see, like that nest area? How far away are we from that, or is it just too dark?
You're about halfway to the nest right now. It's taking you guys about an hour and a half.
Okay. Just kind of with my blind sight, can I just look around like this, I guess, camp, and just kind of like, is there anything around here that's interesting?
Explain to me how your blind sight works.
I believe because I'm like a burrowing creature, it's similar to like tremor sense, where
Okay.
As my understanding, I don't know, crabs don't have developed eyes, so.
Okay, no, that makes sense. Tremor sense works for me. Sure. Can you do an investigation check for me?
Sure.
Or actually, sorry, perception. I keep mixing the two up.
Okay. Prefer investigation? Can I?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 16, and I like this dice much more.
Okay.
I would prefer investigation.
Yeah, I don't have the best wisdom.
Okay.
I have terrible intelligence, but great wisdom.
Okay. So, you, as you look around this makeshift campsite, you can see just kind of a lot of rocks, a lot of small bushes off to the side, and then off to the one area there's a rock, and you can see there's what looks like some animal bones just strewn beside the rock.
Can I go over and investigate those, kind of snip at them?
Yep. Want to go over and snippy snap?
Yeah, just do a little snap, see if they're like, they still got any meat on them.
Ew. Oh.
Okay. The bones have been completely stripped clean, but describe to me exactly how you're doing this.
How I'm what?
Just how you're investigating.
Yeah, okay, so, I'm kind of over to them, and I kind of like nudge them with my like bigger claw, and I'm like, and I give one of those like a really solid snap, but like because I'm hugging like the round surface of the bone, it like kind of throws it. And I'm gonna come up to like, I don't know, one of the bones or something, and open my little mandible mouth and be like, and kind of like taste it and kind of feel it with my little like face antennae.
Okay.
And then over and and just just kind of give I don't really have a sense of smell, but just kind of inspect like immediately underneath it and give a little and see if I can just kind of identify, was this someone's snack? Was it cooked on? Was it eaten raw? That sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell from your investigation that it was eaten raw, and it was eaten raw and fairly recently. You would guess somewhere between or sometime in the last day is what I want to say.
Hey guys, I think someone stopped here for a snack, but they didn't bother cooking it, and I
Like,
noticed.
what kind of bones are they?
Yeah, what kind of bones are
That's
they?
like gross.
You can't tell. They're kind of broken, but they would look small enough that they could be from either a small monkey or a rabbit or perhaps even a small boar.
Small rodent or something.
Okay. And is anybody else going up there with him, or are they just kind of
Yes, I'm gonna
No.
go around and like sniff.
I can't
Just to
see
see.
sniff around?
So
Yes.
just
Okay.
following the voices, even though it's muffled very,
Just
very much.
Stay dead, stay dead. Don't worry about us.
Okay. What is everybody's passive perception?
18.
12. Oh my god, 18.
Yeah.
9.
Okay. Okay. So Luana, or Ruby, as you walk up beside Karun, you notice just ever so slightly that there's a sort of movement on one of the rocks beside you, but you can't quite catch what it was.
Hey, crew. Maybe
What?
let's leave.
We should keep going, I suppose.
Well, yeah, but I saw something move
Where? Where did you see it move?
in the rocks over there.
In the rocks.
Get on top of me, get on top of me, crew.
Can I
No.
go check
Karun
out?
will like
Can I go?
crawl up your leg sideways.
Yes,
I'd like to go check out these rocks.
sure.
Don't trip. Follow my
Okay.
voice. Even though it's muffled by the cotton balls. Follow my voice.
Yeah. So what is it that you're doing to investigate?
I'm just gonna kind of like use my hoof and just like kind of nudge it a little bit, try to like roll it over.
Plot twist is a mimic.
Oh no!
So is that investigation or
Roll to nudge.
roll the nudge?
No, you don't need to make a roll because
Okay.
your hoof sticks to the rock. It is a mimic.
Wait, really?
Yes. Suddenly,
Is it actually?
it is actually a mimic. Your
A
rock,
mimic rock?
the rock ripples and opens up. You can see teeth on it now.
I'm so
There's a-
sorry.
There's a couple eyes and a long lashing tongue. Please roll for initiative.
Oh no! Oh, no.
Julian's gonna be like,
Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
I can't
Oh
believe you've done
no.
this.
Oh, this is bad.
Initiative 4,
Same, but what's your dex?
11.
15, okay. So I go
18.
6.
Ooh, y'all.
Oof. Okay, so we've
It's okay
got.
against the mimic. We should be fine, right?
Sorry, Lou had 4.
Yes.
Colt also had 4, but lower dex.
Yeah.
Who had 6? Dylan? Okay. Dylan had 6. And Ashley, you had
18.
18. Okay. I'm going to do a quick roll here.
It's okay, you guys.
No, it's not.
We're gonna be fine. Let me look at my spells too. Also, I only have a dagger as like a melee thing, by the way.
I have just a bunch of unarmed attacks.
So let's get this going. Ashley, you are first.
Oh.
Or should I
against
say
the mimic is
Harry?
Yeah. is Julien still attached to?
Mm-hmm.
Julien is grappled. He has his hoof stuck to the mimic. Yes.
Okay. Then. Hold on. I've never played a monk before, so this is a very interesting. Okay, so, all right, I'm going to do my 2 unarmed attacks, and then, hold on, we will see what happens.
What type of monk are you?
I believe open hand monk.
Yes,
Open paw? Claw?
yes, open hand. Open hand. Okay, so if I attack it with flurry of blows, then we can. This is complicated, and I'm learning. Okay.
Not as complicated as some spellcasters.
I know, but see, the thing is, I get spellcasters. People are like, "Oh yeah, you're a fighter, and you get to take 3 attacks," and I'm like, "Wait, 3?" Okay, so one of them is a 15 to hit.
Okay, that is a hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 4 slashing and a con save.
Okay. What is the con save he has to make?
11.
11. He passes the con save.
Okay, so then that's just going to be 2 poison damage.
Okay.
And then the second attack is a nat 20.
Okay.
Hey, GG!
So,
Yo, these dice are
I don't know how many. My dice love me today, which is great, because they're going to hate me tomorrow. Okay, so that's going to be 8 slashing, and I need another con save.
Okay.
Are you poisoning the mimic as you go?
It's not poisoning, it's just poison damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not the actual, like,
He
poison
fails that one.
Okay, so then that one is going to be 6 poison damage.
Okay.
Gotta write down my key points. Then I'm going to use a key point to do my flurry of blows.
nice.
Pew pew! So I get 2 more unarmed strikes. And when I do that, I need a dexterity saving throw and a strength saving throw. This is way
Okay.
too much for me.
Watch Ashley one-shot the mimic.
Okay.
Sorry, what saving throws did you need?
Okay, wait. Let me do the damage first, and then we'll see if my unarmed strikes hit first.
Okay.
We'll do that.
So this is your 3rd attack?
This is the 3rd. This is one of the
Okay.
flurry of blows.
Okay. And what did you roll for attack?
That one's gonna be a 12.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, so then that's gonna be 4 slashing damage and another con save.
That is a pass on the con save.
Okay, so then that's going to be 2 poison damage.
Okay.
And then I need a dex save. Oh wait, one of the following. Okay, I'm going to get. Actually, then I'm going to. When I hit it with my open hand, it cannot take reactions until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And then my next one, I rolled a nat 1, so I don't think I hit it.
Nope.
Okay. And that, I'm pretty sure that is where I end. I think.
Cool. So you rush up to the mimic and just deliver a flurry of quick tail slaps and claw jabs. And it's just wicked. Parry is awesome.
Proud of you.
Julion's just like holding out his hoof like, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me.
Yeah, a vicious
Okay,
attack.
that's his.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next is the mimic. So the mimic has grappled Julien and will Julien. It will make a bite attack,
Against
and
me.
it has
No.
yes, and it has advantage because it has grappled you. Well, that was good for it. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So it's gonna bite you, and you're gonna take 3 piercing damage and 1 acid damage.
So 4 damage total.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is going to move and try and drag you off into the bushes. Please make a strength check.
Oh, okay. That's something I'm good at. That's 16.
Okay. It got a 21. So it is going to move you 10 feet closer to the bushes.
No, I don't want to go this way.
Bye-bye. And that's it for the mimic's turn.
How rude.
Did a mimic just snatch a whole pony?
Almost.
Snatching this pony. Okay. And it
Unicorn,
is
Actually.
Oh yes, it's also the unicorn's turn right now.
Yay. Alright.
What does unicorn do?
Alright. So.
Please run at it with the horn.
Stomp, 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 stomp.
Just because of where the mimic is, I don't think I can quite reach it with the horn.
Scrape it.
I am going to try and just hit it with my hoof.
Okay, go ahead.
Stomp, stomp.
Le stomp.
Ooh, that is 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right. And then when I hit a creature, I can use my trip attack, so I can.
Mm-hmm.
If it counts, because I know he's grappled to me. Does that?
Is he still?
You can. You can try. Yes.
Because it just says when I hit a creature with a weapon attack, I can expend 1 superiority die to attempt to knock it down.
Yep.
If the target is large or smaller, it must make a strength save. Okay, there it is. So I can spend 1 superiority die and add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll. So first damage, so 2d4 plus my d8. Ooh, 4, 8, 11 damage. And then it must make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Okay. Of 20.
How was it saving throw?
Yes.
Okay, it saved. So I'm gonna like take my hoof and just kind of like just push my hoof into it, and then I'm gonna try and like sweep it with my horn, but I guess it just doesn't quite work.
Okay. Anything else you want to do on the turn?
Trying to think what else I can do.
Well, it tried to. Well, it bit you and then it moved, so you can attack and try and move too if you like.
So I can try to move it back, like move with it. All right, yeah, I'm gonna try to drag it away then. Drag it back toward.
Do a strength check.
All right. Ooh.
Or I guess athletics it should be.
Okay, that is 13.
Yep, that wins against it. So
Yay!
you pulled it back 10 feet closer to the party.
Oh, hell no. We are not going this way.
Or wherever you're going.
Bring your silly stuff over here. Just don't try to move it away.
To myself. Okay. It
And that'll
is.
yeah.
Or yes, that is the end of your turn. It is now Ruby's turn.
I quickly get my finger piano and start playing like the sound of silence as I cast and whispers on the mimic.
Okay.
So it needs to make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay.
Against a 15.
Okay. It gets a 19. It passes the save.
Okay, pretty sure. Okay. So. Okay, it takes half damage. So. That's 3d6. That's cocked.
I made 2 little attacks.
Okay. So, 4, 4 psychic damage, and it does not like move. Just like 4 psychic damage as I play Sound of Silence. So my finger,
Just 4 damage.
Yeah, psychic. I don't know if that changes.
Nope.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Anything else? Do you want to move or bonus action? Anything?
I don't have any of those.
Okay. Then it is Kuran's turn. Or
All right.
Karun, sorry.
Karun. So seeing all this going down, seeing a pony getting dragged away,
And back.
yeah, and like starting fighting with it, and hearing the music start, Karun kind of, he's not flying, but like the little pebbles around him kind of float up from the ground as magic like surrounds him.
Okay.
And
Insane.
his bigger claw kind of reaches back, and as it throws forward, you can just see the weave tearing as the fabric of reality and this just bulb of chaotic magic flies from his hands as he casts Chaos Bolt.
Ooh,
Okay.
what is that?
Yes.
It's chaos.
Just double checking here. All right, so it's a spell attack. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
Okay, now I have to start rolling dice. So to decide what type of damage it takes, I need to roll 2d8. Sorry, I should have prepped my dice. Oh,
That's okay.
all of my d8s are in my in Beckham's bag because he's a battle master and he uses all of the d8s. He has like 6 battle masters.
Shamelessly plug El's egg.
All right. So my options are fire damage or poison damage. I'm gonna go with fire damage, and he's going to take. Give me another one, please. Sorry, I didn't realize my turn was gonna take so long.
No,
It's
I
so
had to look up
sad.
something as well.
It's so sad being level 4 fighter because I missed 1 level for extra attack.
Yeah.
Well, before walking up to the mimic, I should have been like, "Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic."
Audio for that on TikTok?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
How many references did we get so far?
Lost count.
17. It takes 17 fire damage, and I just expended a spell slot, so I'm going to roll a wild magic d20.
Okay.
That is a 2.
Okay. So what does that do?
Normally, wild magic, if you roll a natural 1, you then roll on the wild magic table to have something go wrong. But a lot of DMs will house rule it in a lot of different ways, so I just gave you the roll so that you can do with that what you will.
Okay.
So, like-
I didn't have any plan for that, so this time we'll just go with what the book says. So that's just nothing this
Alright, cool.
time.
And
So
how's it-
describe what
looking?
it looks like as you're
yeah,
blasting it
so
with this fire.
so he you see the pebbles floating around him, and he throws this blob of just raw magic, and as it's flying through the air, you see it flicker as it's sort of like blinking between superpositions of probability of what its form it's actually going to take, and how big it is, and what color it is, and what it's made of. And as it flies through the air at about the halfway point, it like shimmers like you've seen illusions do, because they're just based in that same sort of weave magic, and boom, it becomes this solid ball of glowing fire, which, as it's thrown through the air, sends shadows flickering across the trees around it, and giving this like dark red aura to the entire to the air and to the entire clearing for just a moment before poof, it impacts with the mimic that's attached to his leg.
Holy
Excellent.
cow!
That's the most epic description I've ever heard.
We just
Okay,
went on
I'm
a
sorry. When
whole
you say about
journey.
the probability thing, I was just thinking of like Mario Kart when you pass like the item cube and like
Yeah.
yeah. Fireball.
Okay, you
That
said
ends my turn.
17 damage?
Yeah,
17 fire damage?
17 fire damage.
Okay. Julian, can you please take 5 fire damage because you're still stuck through the mimic. However, the mimic squeals and screeches and collapses in a burning heap.
Did you say 5
Dead.
damage?
5 fire damage. Yes.
Sorry, we
Hey,
had initiative.
Watch where you find that thing.
I saved your life, didn't I?
So now that are we out of initiative?
Yes.
You know how like foxes like jump on the snow like like head first? I'm gonna do the same with the mimic just to make sure it's dead. Like just pounce, like jump and just like smacks it onto the ground.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Very cool. You guys beat the
Insert
mimic.
Back down. The pebbles around Karun just like sizzle back down to the
Yeah.
surface as he just assumes a little crab.
I look at him and I was like, what? Could you have done that? And what?
I just kind of like lift my hoof up a little bit and just kind of.
Are you okay? Do you need help with that?
I'll be okay for right now. I
Okay.
think.
Okay. Just making sure. Do you still need a ride? Karun, you seem very powerful.
I suppose I can manage it myself, thank you.
Of course.
Remind me not to make him mad.
Durgus is off in the bushes, just like sweating. Oh, I'm really glad we have all of you here. I did not expect you to be such formidable warriors. I think we can definitely save Tort.
I jump around in happiness as he says that.
Sacrificing you.
Okay. So the mimic is down. Are you guys going to continue? This is a nice little clearing with a little patch for campfire if you so desire to take a short rest or a long rest.
A short rest would be nice.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with
So-
short rest.
As we sit down for the short rest, I start playing on my finger piano, and you guys get a D6 hit
Song of
die.
Rest.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let's play a little cute song like that.
I guess I didn't take any HP damage, so.
Oh, so.
Thank you. No, really though, thank you.
Dang, I don't get any of my luck points until I do a long rest.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
gonna
get it,
start
so.
meditating to get my key point back.
But I do get my Bardic Inspiration back, which is fantastic because I was already halfway done with it. So.
Love Bardic Inspiration.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you guys are taking a short rest then?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, can we take this short rest while we're walking? Because technically you can while you walk.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that. You may.
We can get closer.
Hmm.
Okay, if we're walking on playing with the piano, I'm just singing.
Okay. So you guys continue to walk. You're healing up, resting. Okay. What was I looking for here? Sorry, give me one sec, guys.
That's okay. With the Song of Rest, we
It's
get.
a D6.
So
it's
we
not-
rolled 1d6.
Yeah, you add that to your.
Yeah, so when you know how you take a rest, you roll your hit dice to gain that much health if you want.
Yes.
So you get a free 1d6 of hit dice health.
All right. Well, I'm
If
going
you
to expend
need
one
it.
of those. So I gain 9 HP back. So that's back at full.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so you guys continue on. You are
Yes.
moving along this path. It kind of starts to narrow again, but doesn't quite get as narrow as the previous one. It is still nighttime, but you have some dim light from that torch. I didn't quite plan this part out, but can you guys make a perception check for me?
Cool.
You're not supposed to
Sight?
tell us that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sight.
10.
15.
4.
Hold up. 19.
Okay. Ruby, as you're walking along, you notice ahead of the group that the path ahead of you looks slightly cracked.
Hey, I don't mean to sound unsensible, but how much do you guys weigh?
Don't talk about my weight.
It's just because we're walking in a not very stable situation as it is, and up there the path in front seems to be a bit more cracked.
Oh, I know you didn't just say that.
Okay, I can quickly. Can I go ahead of the group and check how stable the ground is?
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, I just go like very carefully, like pushing down the ground. And, like I take a couple steps and they like steps back, and they just go like further and further.
Okay. Where are you stepping, like on the side closer to the cliff, or the middle, or kind of more closer to the edge?
Middle.
Okay. So you don't really notice it move at all. However, getting closer to where the cracked area is, you can see that at some point in the past, some of the outer edge has cracked off and fallen down the cliff.
Platypi only weigh up to like 4 or 5 pounds.
So
Okay.
I turn around and go back to the group. I was like, okay, let's stay close to like the middle. Let's not. It's a, okay. So it's like a wall, and then there's like a cliff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's stay close to like the wall side, please, because like it's not very stable on the edge.
Which direction is that? I can barely see and I can
Oh.
barely hear.
Right. Yikes. Okay. Let's see.
I'm just gonna mage hand float myself, by the way. I
Okay.
think that's the safest option for me.
Can
I mean,
okay.
I also weigh like 10 ounces, so theoretically.
Can I cast prestidigitation on you to make like you surrounded by sparks, so you can be like a lantern to the group?
Light on me.
I don't have lights. I have prestidigitation.
Okay. So yes, Colt, Karun, you float over the cracked area, no problem. Describe what the rest of you guys do. Are you
I'm gonna
walking?
very carefully, like one foot, like right in front of the other, right, like next to the wall, pass. And I'm like, do the same thing I did.
Okay.
I'll do the same.
Same thing. Okay.
Julian's just gonna kind of like tiptoe very, very slowly, very, very carefully.
Nope.
Okay.
Also, mind you, ponies' average weight, especially because I'm a little bit of one of the taller breeds. I'm about almost 300 pounds. And then my chainmail is 55
no.
pounds.
Oh no. All right, Dylan, are you feeling lucky?
I'm feeling very lucky.
Okay,
I'm very, very lucky.
pick odd or even.
Oh boy.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna give a bardic inspiration if it's like a
even.
thing.
God. Oh.
Even? Okay.
Oh,
Oof.
hold up. I think
You-
the stream
oh.
crashed.
Did it?
Did it?
It says
I-
Arcane Adventures went offline.
Oh, it's okay
Oh.
on mine.
Yeah, mine's still going.
Okay,
Oh,
it
never
might
mind.
be you need to refresh the page.
There we go. We're good. So
That
sorry about that.
happened to me
Yeah,
sometimes.
It's all good? Is it good for you, Luana?
Yes. Sorry about
Okay.
that.
Cool. I like the comments section. Thick.
Big, yes.
Okay.
Cute tick boy.
So, as you are going across, the path does in fact start to crack, but it gives you just enough time to jump the gap, and you make it to the other side. However, coming back on this path is going to be a bit more of a challenge.
Great.
We can go to the other path. We
I was
can go to
gonna
the river.
Okay.
If
So-
if both paths equal to the same place, then you should be able to exit from the same place.
In theory.
Logically.
Alrighty. So keep going. I keep leading the group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Durgus, he says, okay, we probably only have about 10 to 20 minutes before we reach the harpies. Do we want to continue sneaking in the dark? I don't know. What do you guys think would be the best way to
Sneak
sneak
is
up
all.
on? Hmm.
Are all of you sneaky? And I look directly at the pony.
I'm sneaky.
I'm gonna look both ways as you're looking at me, talking to me.
Oh, she isn't.
So if you want, I can make you very, very hard to see, almost invisible if you would.
Oh.
Well, you do become invisible. Would you like to do that?
Yeah, that'd be like amazing.
Okay. As we get closer, 5 minutes before we reach their nest, I can cast that on you, just to make sure you get your full hour of invisibility.
You're a peach.
I'm a fox.
Oh.
You're a, I'm a fox.
Yeah. Actually.
Hold on.
But thank you. I guess the call is somewhat similar, but thank you.
That was a good one. Good
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
So yeah,
Can you?
when we get
oh.
closer, I'm gonna cast invisibility on the pony.
Sure. You can go ahead and do that. And then can everybody give me a stealth check?
So, okay, I have disadvantage on that because of my chainmail, and because I 100% thought that we weren't going to be sneaky boys at all. But here we are.
I get a bonus to stealth for being a crab.
I have
That
expertise
makes
on
sense
stealth.
to me.
So
Yep.
you haven't cast it on me yet, have you?
Yeah, I did.
You did? Okay, so
Yeah.
does that like
You guys
negate my
have-
disadvantage?
You guys have come to the end
I
of
don't know, it just makes you
the
invisible.
cliff path, and now it's just kind of a little bit of beachfront before you get to the nest of the harpies.
So because I'm invisible now, does that kind of negate my disadvantage for stealth?
Um,
Well, I don't know. You
The
still said you got jingly things on.
the invisibility will definitely help you from being spotted, but if anything is listening for you, it may
Dang.
have.
Okay, I'll
So,
roll disadvantage.
Y'all
That's
know the
fine.
fox that has been rolling really well so far.
Oh no!
That's a 1. So in total, it's 9.
I watched one of the most saddest things happen right in front of my face ever so slowly. I rolled 2 die. One was a 17. The other one was a 19, but it was kind of crooked, and it started falling over slowly and landed on 3.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, so that means I have +0 to stealth, so I
So we have a 9, a 3. What were the other two?
crap.
A 16?
I got a 25.
Oh my god. See, yeah,
Okay.
the 9 came from a nat one.
Oh,
so
I mean an
Harry the
18. I'm
Black
sorry.
doesn't come to mess around.
Okay.
yeah, she wants to sacrifice the human.
Yeah. Man, you let this human get whatever. You let this little boy get taken, you can go.
Okay. So as Ruby is going along, she steps on a rock that's kind of pointy, and she just lets out a little bit of a yelp, but she stops most of it. Whereas Julien, on the other hand, he's just jingle jangling. You can't see him other than a little bit of rustling in the sand, but jingle jangle, jingle jangle.
Footprints stuff like that.
Yeah, it will confuse them.
Yeah. And as you get closer, you start to see the glow of a fire up just over the hill. You guys can make perception checks to listen if you desire.
Yes, please.
I would like to make a perception check, yes.
I've had stuff in my ears.
Oh, right, we
That's-
all do.
Yeah, we all do.
Should we
That's a
roll with
6.
disadvantage then?
Yes, roll with
I'm
disadvantage.
not even gonna bother trying.
Okay,
No.
even with disadvantage, it's 16.
Y'all,
Okay.
I've had it with my dice.
Okay, with disadvantage is a 12.
Okay.
Disadvantage, it's 5.
Okay.
Listen, it's gonna save us. Don't worry, guys.
Perry, you can hear a slight rustling just up over the hill. So there's definitely something there.
It's Doofenshmirtz. He's here.
Yeah.
I know it. I can hear the wrestling. Is
Are
the
you
wrestling coming from where the fire is?
Yes, just up over the
Yes?
hill where you
Okay,
can
so I
see
can
the
tell.
slight glow of the fire over some of the trees in the area.
I can hear something from over by the fire.
Are you sure it's him?
It's always Doofenshmirtz.
Well, I mean, at this point, it's gotta be, right?
I would love to put a few fireballs into Doofenshmirtz's little face.
Yes. You know what? He actually had something once. It was called the Fireballinator. And it just constantly cast the fireball spell. Man, that thing wiped out bludgeons.
I knew a wizard like that once.
What's his name?
Schmoods and Furts.
Alright, so if I try to like sneak again, can I roll again for like sneak, or do I have to use my 9?
No, you can roll again
Okay,
if you
so
like.
yeah, I'm gonna try to like, ow! I just cracked my entire spine. Oh, okay.
Ouch.
I'm gonna try to, like lower myself and like very like sneakily trying to like get a better look of the fire and see what's happening.
Okay.
Are we all rolling against it?
If you like,
Oh,
or
okay.
Ruby can go ahead of you, or you can all roll.
For what
I
again?
got an
Sorry.
at 20. I got an at 20, but that was cocked, so like I'm not. I should have taken an at 20. Okay, that was that's a
16.
yeah. Myself it's 15.
Okay.
Close enough. I don't want to get up to the fire, but I
Are
want
we-
to kind of
Just real quick, we were on like some cliffs and we were going to like the opposite side of the island. Are we near a beach again?
Yes, so, sorry. When you came to the end of that narrow cliff path,
Right.
it sort of went down and then it was on the beach.
Okay.
So you guys
okay.
have been walking in the sand on the beach, and
God.
now
Right.
there's a little hill
Can
that's
you
going up to the
and like
Okay.
create a secret tunnel to them?
Secret.
secret tunnel.
Secret
He, like-
tunnel.
I love that.
All right, so
I'm gonna burrow into the sand and just like dig my way underneath the sand to get closer.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Luana, what was your stealth roll again?
15.
Okay. And Colt, can you make one for me as well?
I just did. That is also 15.
Okay. So Ruby is sneaking quietly up the hill, and Karoon is just shuffling just under the surface of the sand.
It's like those cartoons where you see like the little like bump in the when you see like the little bump in the sand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Looney Tunes. It's just just a little bump in the sand going across.
I love that so much.
Okay. As you both get closer to the top of the hill, Ruby, you're able to see the glow of the fire is lighting up a couple of things, one of which is a wooden spire, and there is a small humanoid figure strapped with rope to the spire. The other,
Alive?
you don't know yet. The other is, you can't quite tell, but it's covered in feathers.
Wait, oh okay, hold up. There's like a thing in like
Chicken
this
Little.
it's on fire and like there's a child
sorry.
attached to it.
No, there's a campfire in the middle.
Okay.
Off to the side, there's a big
Oh.
spike, like a big
Okay.
like a pole,
I see.
and
I
there's
thought it was
there's a
all
small
True.
human roped to the pole, and they're not moving.
I
And
see.
then off to the other side, there is a feathery mass that is also laying on the ground.
I like lean closer to Perry because it's pissing to me. Like pss, pss.
I'm trying to talk to the kid. Psst.
Oh, the kid.
Are you alive?
Well, how far away are we?
I would say you're about 30 feet away at this point.
So, Dylan, the spell invisibility is a concentration spell. So how are you doing, buddy?
I've kind of hung back a little bit. I'm trying to keep
Okay.
out of sight.
So let's see. The feathery figure. I wonder if the sky self would work for this. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Think. Okay.
Can I make a perception check on the kid?
Yes, you can.
Specifically, see if he is
How close are you getting?
I want to get as close as I can while still being like not in the firelight, kind of in the shadows,
Okay.
behind behind a tree or a rock or something.
Okay, you can do
Uh,
that. You're
okay.
pretty small and you're quite stealthy. Do one more stealth roll for me.
Okay, stealth, dirty 20.
Okay, excellent. You are able to sneak right up to the pole.
Okay, and then perception, or I would rather, perception. Is that okay?
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do a perception.
Not 20.
Hey.
Wow, we need a tally for all the nat 20s going
I
on
need
this
to
session.
I should have been taking pictures all these times because this is the best I have ever rolled in my
Oh my
entire life.
god.
Oh my god.
I'm over here rolling the exact opposite. Quit stealing all my luck, will you?
I am stealing all your luck.
That's just
There's
because
too
you
many
got the lucky
Canadians in
feet.
this stream.
See,
There's
you
There's
get
too
you
many
guys.
Canadians in this stream.
We're
Well, there's
over.
3 Canadians.
There are 3. We have the majority.
We are.
I was gonna say,
Canadian and I'm
see,
immigrant.
being around a unicorn is super lucky, guys. Like,
It is. Is this kid alive?
What was your role? Sorry.
It's a nat.
Oh yes, sorry, I totally forgot. The kid is alive. He is breathing, but he is not conscious right now.
Alright. Can I scuttle back to the others?
Mm-hmm. Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, and with that nat 20, is it the kid we're looking for? Does he have the green hair and the green shirt and the blonde hair and stuff?
Yes, it is. It is Tort. This is the child that you are looking for.
Guys, so that's Tort, and he's alive, but he's unconscious. I didn't look at the feather thing. I didn't look at the feather.
Can I sneak to try to look at the feather thing?
Yes, you can.
All right.
All right. You want to get 30 feet closer? Make one more stealth roll.
Please, 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 please. That's cocked. Please, please, please. Keeps rolling on my keyboard. I'm just gonna roll it here. Okay, that's good. Unnatural 20.
All right. Very, very good. Okay. It does not hear you approach. So you sneak right up to it, and it's definitely covered in feathers, but it's got its back to you right now. Do you want to go around to the other side and see what it looks like?
Will the unnatural 20 transfer to that, and we're gonna have to?
I'll let it happen. Yeah.
Yes, then I do. I want to go around at a
Okay.
safe distance and try to see the front of it.
Yeah. What you see is not a harpy, but a giant owl. This giant owl is laying there, and it does not look like it's sleeping comfortably. It has been wounded.
Can I vibe check the owl?
You can vibe check the owl, yes.
All right.
Here at Arcane Adventurers, we vibe check everybody.
Okay, so that's 23.
Okay.
Bards, I swear.
You can tell from your vibe check that the owl is its breathing is kind of labored, and you can tell it's sort of upset, but it does not it's asleep, so you can't really get much of a vibe from it. I'll say that.
Okay. Okay. So I quickly go back to the group and I say, I mean, the vibes are not completely off, but they're kind of off. It was sleeping. It was a big chicken.
Big chicken?
Yes, it had big eyes, but it was sleeping. But it was big.
It was a chicken?
Honey, I don't think that was a chicken.
Was it not?
Pretty sure.
Is there any reason we can't go just, steal the kid back?
Well, the chicken seemed upset.
As much as I care about a giant chicken's feelings, our main goal here is to save a child.
I say we replace the child with the magician.
Let's replace the magician with the giant chicken.
I like that idea.
No. We take the child and we tie up the person so that they don't think we've taken anything.
Oh, well,
And then we take the giant chicken back to the village.
The laws.
What are we gonna do with a giant chicken? They're gonna notice that we've taken something.
I
so
don't
we
know,
just
but I have
play
suddenly
things so that
decided.
it doesn't look like we've taken anything.
I
and
have
then we
suddenly
go
decided
with
that
the
a depressed chicken sounds like a lot of fun.
what if you guys try to?
Guys, wait, hold on. Are we sure it's a chicken?
Well, it's a bird. It has feathers.
I mean, like, I can always go check it
You see
out.
a bird and you think it's a chicken?
I'm a fox.
I mean, guys, like, maybe like the unicorn can go check it out. Like, I
You're
can go...
very
All
loud.
right.
I'm like, you're very loud without the respect. I'm not too sure where you are right now, but What we could do, what I think would be maybe a good idea, you all try to rescue the child, and me and maybe Karum, you're charismatic. Do you wanna go talk to the chicken?
Talking to chickens is not my expertise, but I suppose I could give it a shot.
This
Alrighty.
guy, are we doing a law of equivalent exchange? Are we
Can
replacing
we
the boy with the
please-
wizard?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Can we do an equivalent exchange? Can we
Oh
please
my
tie
gosh.
up the
I look at the
wizard?
wizard. I look at the wizard, and I'm just like, yeah, that's fine.
At this point, you actually realize that the wizard is no longer there.
No,
Oh,
no.
wait.
No.
I already checked all your passive perceptions. You guys did not see him sneak away.
She got better than an 18.
Dang. It really be like that, eh?
It
I would
really
like to
do.
look for tracks.
Look for tracks.
Well, okay, listen, if we do it this fast, I think we don't even need to have the wizard. We can kill him on the way back.
But
What
he
fast
does not. Okay.
Yeah,
okay, as
next
long
time I
as he
see
does
him,
not.
I'm going to kick the crab out of that guy.
Right.
Okay,
On
so
site.
you two, I'm pointing with my paws. You two, kid, us two,
With my
chicken.
paws. I think it's the chicken.
No. Me and Karum will get the chicken.
Okay, I'm going to get the child.
Yes,
Like,
So-
what?
we're splitting the party.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'm going with I'm going to go help get the kid.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I need you to untie this
Well-
top rope.
Well, they're like, hold on, they're like 10 feet apart, right? Like,
We're
Yeah,
not
it's
really.
not. It's
Well, yeah,
not
it's not
really
like
splitting the
but
party.
like,
Okay,
you know,
okay.
like having two different situations
yeah, we have
happening at the
jobs.
same time.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I meant.
All right.
Whoever you want to go first, DM.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Just a question there for Luana. Did you cast invisibility or the improved version of the invisibility?
Invisibility.
Okay.
There's an improved version.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but
isn't it worn off now?
It's an hour,
no.
and it's concentration.
Oh, I thought you said something about concentration. So.
It is concentration for me, so I was like, if I'm having to cast another spell on something,
Oh,
I'll
okay.
probably
yeah,
have
no,
to.
I'm good.
I believe with concentration spells, you can cast other spells. You just can't concentrate on two at the same
Yes,
time.
that's why I was like, depending on the spell.
Cool. Okay, just wanted to know. And all right. So, who was going up the hill first?
That's to get the child.
We split into
Up
two
to you.
groups. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
split.
child group, we can go. All right.
Yep,
so,
sure.
Okay,
Let's
go
go.
get the child.
Come on, horsey, let's go. I
Child.
mean, Yumi.
Thank
The
you.
child. Are you guys stealthing up? Oh,
Yes.
greater invisibility is the
Are
better
we?
one. That's
Are we stealthing? Okay, guess we're stealthing.
I mean, if here's the thing, if we don't stealth, are we gonna make as much noise as if we attempt to stealth and make noise?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Good
say
point.
stealthing is gonna be slower, but it's definitely gonna be a lot quieter.
You know what? I say we just go for it.
Just go for it.
Go
All
for
right,
it.
let's just
And
go.
we
Let's just go
start
for it.
Chewing.
Let's-
'Cause
All
if
right.
anything, we're the distraction, and they can get the chicken. So
Yeah.
let's.
I
Guys,
make-
I like
make
how
a-
we just made it a chicken.
In the mind of a
Okay.
fox, I think every
So-
bird is a chicken.
Yeah, Julion's just gonna say, well, I mean, everyone's always distracted by me, so I want, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Even though I'm invisible
Alright.
right now, so you can't even see me.
Harry's just gonna be like, bruh, and then scurry up and start chewing on. There's ropes around, probably around his like feet and up top or something. Like
You have a
where are the ropes on?
You do have a beak. You
I
don't have
will
very
claw
sharp
at it.
teeth. Sure, you can claw
I
at
will
it.
claw at it. At the rope that's at the
I'm-
feet
I'm
that I
gonna-
can reach.
I'm gonna try to use my horn to try to.
Oh lord.
It's not a. It's a.
No, you
It's
have teeth.
I'm a grazer. I'm a herbivore. I don't have fangs.
Yes, but you still have to.
You can
have
cut
you
it,
ever
though.
been bitten by a horse?
I have hurts a lot.
So use your teeth. Harry's gonna look up and be like, "Come on, use your teeth." And
So-
Hey.
clawing.
Fine. Like.
So you guys just rushed right up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay. So Julien was all jingle jangle.
Yep. Jingle jangle.
Okay, then yeah, that giant owl is going to stir and start to awaken.
The chicken.
The chicken. Okay,
The chicken.
so I will give you. Can you guys give me a what kind of roll would this be? Just give me a strength roll, please, Julien, to cut the rope.
All right. I got this. This is fine.
You need me to do a straight
Cartoon,
roll?
like,
I'm
about the same.
gonna use my last luck point on that.
Okay.
Should I be doing
That
like
was
dex
not
because I'm
okay.
trying to like my hands or something?
Uh,
or...
You just
You
said
can
straight
attack the
strength,
rope
right?
if you want to. Yes,
I
just
can
straight
attack the
strength.
rope.
All right.
Can if you like.
I'm attacking the rope. It gives me 13.
17.
Okay. 17. All right. There's quite a bit of rope on there, but you guys have definitely started to cut through some of it. However, at this point, the owl is fully up and alert. It's looking around, and it shrieks at you all. Just. Please.
That is not a chicken.
Oh no.
Upon hearing the shriek, the child, Tort, starts to wake up. What do you guys do?
I keep going.
Yeah. I just keep going. I'm gonna say, it'll be okay. Just stay still.
Is it okay? So for the owl, it's like
Yes.
we were like going there, right? As it woke up,
A couple of if you were, yeah. So it can see
So
you
it's
for
just-
sure.
I just like perked up and was like, no, I can help you. Your hurts. I can help you. Please don't hurt us.
Okay, please do an animal handling check.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you know what? Either animal handling or a charisma check, or a persuasion, I suppose.
I'll take the persuasion. Okay.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 21.
You don't want to be an animal doing animal handling.
I have a +2 for animal handling, and I have +7 for persuasion.
Whichever you want to do.
Yes,
yeah.
I got a 21.
Persuasion, yeah.
Okay, you've already described to me what you're doing. So the owl is going to look at you kind of perplexed, and it's going to have its wings out like this, but it's not really attacking you. It's just like, it's very defensive at the moment.
Yeah, do the owl like things. That was so good, Colt. Yeah. So did it make a sound?
It's just kind of got this low, quiet screech, like kind of like a "don't come closer" sort of thing.
Okay. Okay. I just look at it. It's like we're okay. We're friends. We're not here to hurt you. You look already hurt. So I can help you. I can heal you.
Okay. It's looking around and it can see that the other two are trying to undo the ropes,
Don't
and
worry about them.
it's going to screech rather loudly and just fly over there and kind of beat its wings at you guys.
Yikes! Would a whole person as a fox work on an animal?
I don't know if this version has a difference between hold person and hold monster. Does it?
Yeah. So hold person must target a humanoid.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that would not work.
Ugh. Okay.
It hasn't attacked you guys yet, though.
Okay.
Can I just go and try and intimidate it.
Oh,
Can I give her one
no.
inspiration?
I mean, I just don't want to engage with it, you know? Like,
Same.
Try.
I'm trying to keep it away from the thing we're
Okay.
trying to free.
can I assist Perry's intimidation?
And I was gonna give her a bardic inspiration as well.
Yep. Yeah, you can. The bardic inspiration works, but Colt, describe how you're assisting with the intimidation.
I am going to cast Prestidigitation, and Perry is going to get these super dramatic, like, anime lines behind him, like during like a dramatic intro of an anime character. Get this like, "Bah!" you know, kind of the lines going. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Colt.
I love it. All right.
It's only a 12.
Yep. I'll give it to you. So that's 12 just yours, or is that 12 plus the bardic inspiration and stuff? That's everything? Okay.
No,
What?
it was a 7 and an 8 for my advantage.
Okay. What do I roll against intimidation?
So that's insight, and that
It
will
is
just be
insight,
plus
okay.
plus their wisdom.
Okay, sounds good. Wait.
Math.
Oh, it actually works. Okay. So the thing is intimidated, and it.
I just want it to like stop moving so that we can free the child, at least like enough, because I know it was coming towards us, that I can just like.
Does it
and
still look
stops
injured?
moving.
Does it still look?
It is
hurt?
definitely injured.
It's the hurt.
I
Yep.
I once again like go and just like, why would you calm down? We're trying to help you. We're not gonna hurt the child. If that's a good thing, we can't hurt the child if that's what you're up like.
Okay. Okay. Please make another persuasion roll for me.
Come on, please.
Trying to talk down an owlbear.
Giant owl.
That's
I know.
11.
Okay.
Yikes.
Is the owl
Right.
wearing a hat?
It's not wearing a hat. No. What weapons would that be?
I don't know, but I saw it and I was like, interesting. Let's see.
Okay.
Cartoon.
So the owl sort of calms down and it looks at you, Ruby, and it just kind of waits expectantly.
Okay. I very slowly
And it shows you that one of its wings is kind of hurt.
Okay, with my tail between my legs, I approach very slowly,
Oh.
and
Is it the Duolingo owl?
I
Yeah, that's it.
Duolingo owl.
It's the duo. It's Lingot or what's his name? It's just Duo.
I think it's Duo. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
shall boop my nose on the wing and cast Cure Wounds. So
Okay.
it gets it gets 11 health back.
Nice.
Okay. Very good. And the owl looks visibly very relieved and in much less distress. And then it's going to calmly look over at the child and just nudge him in the head. But the child does not wake up.
And I look at owl. Do I need to heal the child as well?
And the owl just looks back between you and the child.
I'll take that as a yes. Okay,
Before you cast anything, inspect the child.
Okay. Can I
as a player before you cast anything?
What?
Before you cast anything,
Right.
Inspect what you're doing.
Okay.
You said the child didn't wake up, right?
Right. Oh
That's
yeah.
right.
I guess I'm gonna check if it's alive first before I waste the spell slot.
Thank you.
Can I just like boop?
Yeah, if you want to do a
Medicine check, maybe?
a medicine check would be good.
Yeah.
One of the few things I'm not proficient in. Oh no, my.
Jack of all trades?
Oh, thank you
Oh
for
my
reminding me.
Daxos.
Okay. So that's gonna be a 12.
Okay. You can tell that the child is still alive. It looks like he just received a rather sharp blow to the back of the head, but other than a little bit of bleeding, he's just unconscious.
Okay. So I shall cast Cure Wounds on the child. And I just like
Okay.
once again I just like boop it in the forehead.
Okay.
So that's 10 health back.
Perfect. The boy is suddenly very awake and just wondering what's going on. What? Where?
Hello. We're talking animals, but you need to listen to us. You're not
Oh,
dead, which is a
I'm-
good thing.
I'm not dead, but I must be dreaming. What's
quite.
going on?
Well, you guys snatched. We're here to save you. Why did you
Got-
think it would be a good idea to come after the harpies with yourself? Actually, let's get you down first.
Yeah, okay, so you guys are untying him?
I get my little dagger and I just go like.
If I can even reach, I'm gonna like try and be helping, like scissors through the ropes or whatever with my claw.
Okay. Then, yeah, you guys release him, and he's still visibly quite shaken, but he otherwise looks rather unharmed. And he's like, wait, what do you mean? You said snatched? What happened?
Well, I guess you didn't get snatched. I guess you ran after.
What is the last thing you remember?
Well, Durgus, he woke me in the middle of the night, and he told me to follow him, and we went down the river path. He told me there was something he wanted me to see, and once we got up to the top of this hill where there was the fire, I don't remember anything except for I think I was hit on the head, and then there was a bunch of shrieking.
That is spicy.
Okay. So quickly, what I'm gonna do first is I shall go to the area where he was last seen with us, sniff around, try to catch his scent as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
So,
is the giant owl now just kind of friendly to us?
Yes.
so that's 26.
Okay. And you're smelling for Tort or for Durkus?
Durkus.
Okay. You can 26. You said?
Yes.
You can definitely smell that Durgus has been here recently.
Yes, Colt?
Yes, Colt.
I would like to ask, what was his name? Tort. I would like to ask Tort, just, do you know what a harpy is?
A harpy?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of a harpy?
In stories, yes, but
yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you. Okay.
I don't think we have any here.
As I catch the scent, I go back to the owl and be like, okay, you're friends now, yeah? You can fly? And I like, so, can you, I cast the sky self on me to try to look like a fox version of Durkus.
Okay.
And I'm like, look up at the sky and look for something that looks like this but human. Can you do that for us, please?
Okay. The owl, it kind of looks at you and nods, and then it will start taking off and kind of goes off into the night.
So Julien is gonna kind of lower himself. Hey, little one, get on my back. I'm gonna offer kind of the little boy to ride on my back.
Are you visible again?
I think so. Am I? Has it been an hour? Since you cast?
No, it's
Oh.
been like 10 minutes.
I mean, I can. Okay, I dropped the concentration. Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So suddenly this unicorn just like appears. Because I've been
Unicorn.
invisible this entire time.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he couldn't see you. Yeah.
Nope.
He's like, oh, a unicorn. I've heard of you in stories. Wow, you're gorgeous.
Oh my.
Have you ever
This is
heard of a
literally what
talking
Perry is
crab?
saying out loud. Perry
All
is
of you.
just- Oh,
It's so
my
sweet. Thank you.
All of you, you're amazing. You've come to save me. This is so wonderful.
Do you see
Oh.
this little heart painted on my shell?
I like put it like my tail.
I do.
and I just go like.
It makes me
Perry's
beautiful.
just.
Would you like me to carry you, little one? And I just kind of like lower my back.
Yes, that would be wonderful. We have to get back to the village and tell everyone that I'm okay.
I've been stressed hearing the paper. It's like
Oh
onto the
no, your notes.
notes I have left.
Okay. So he gets on your back, and you guys start walking away. And as you do, you hear a booming voice come from the forest. You think that you can escape with my sacrifice? I've been trying to get off this island for years, and I finally found a way. That boy is supposed to be my ticket out of here. And then, all of a sudden, squirming ebony tentacles fill a 20-foot square on the ground.
No.
Oh no! Oh no!
No.
All-
What does this sound like? What sound do those
No,
tentacles
no.
make?
Oh, here we get some ASMR.
Oh no.
You can go ahead. Just tell me like just thumbs up whenever y'all done.
It's done.
This
It's done. Okay. So everybody, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm best at, he says sarcastically. He is a crab.
You're tiny. You're tiny. You should be fine.
I got an 18.
13.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to stress tearing the paper.
25.
Nice.
Okay, let's. Not 20.
GG's in chat.
Woo.
The crab is the only one that's
Okay.
About time.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I run out of luck points, then my luck goes up.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, repeat the numbers again for me, please.
18.
13.
18, 25, 13, and nat 20. Right.
Yes.
All right. So everyone except the one who rolled 13.
Yay.
Wait, hold on a second. Okay, so the one who took who failed the save, please take whoops. 8 bludgeoning damage.
To the
And
one
you
who
are
whoever
yes,
failed to save?
to the one who failed, and you are now restrained.
Okay.
Everyone else makes it out scot-free. Please roll initiative, everyone.
Hey, initiative.
I have this
14.
giant whiteboard.
Nice.
Love it.
Love that.
Do you want to ask us, or do you want us to just tell you again?
We'll start with Colt, please.
11.
Okay, Colt is 11. Ashley.
15.
Okay. Dylan.
14.
14. Okay.
Ashley, what's your dex?
+3.
So I go after Ashley. I got a 15 as well.
Okay. Ash. 15 and Luana also 15. And then. Okay.
Time to look my spells. Oh boy.
All right.
Well,
Okay. So Durgus has gotten the drop on you guys, and he unleashed that spell first off. But next, it is Ashley's turn to go.
Okay. All right. Okay. Where is he? How far away is he?
You cannot tell. He is hidden in the bushes somewhere.
Okay.
You
I
know
would
the
like to
direction
use
that-
my
Oh, go ahead.
movement speed of 20 feet to see if I can see him now. Can I see him?
Okay. Your movement speed should actually be 30 feet because you're a monk, so you get the plus 10 to movement, but it doesn't really matter.
Oh! I've already added that on.
Oh, really?
Platypus. We're not very.
Okay. Okay. So let's make a perception check as you get closer.
12.
Okay. You cannot quite see where he is exactly. Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
No.
Okay. Then we will move on to Luana.
okay. So first, is perception check would be a bonus action.
Yeah, I'll give it to you for a bonus.
So can I sniff the air, trying to find his scent that I had already picked up?
Yes, you can do that.
Okay. We're gonna go with a 17 plus 8, so 20 something.
Okay. You can pinpoint exactly where he is. He is
Fantastic.
hidden in a bush that's just beyond the light of the campfire, but you can make out where he is.
So for that, I'm gonna cast a hold person. So
Okay.
he needs to make a wisdom save against 15.
Okay, let me see here.
Counterspell.
I would cry. Don't give him ideas, Dylan.
Sorry.
Wisdom save. Wow. Okay.
Did you fail?
He got a nat 1. So he fails. So hold person, how does that work exactly?
Choose a humanoid that you can see within range. I could like pinpoint where he is, so okay. Wisdom save throw will be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom save throw. On a success, the spell ends.
Okay.
So as I figure out that the spell worked, I shall go around whatever black mass that like snatched the crab. And just be like you know how like the hounds just like point, like they make a straight line with their body. I would just like, he's there, and he's not moving because I paralyzed him.
Okay.
Where's Yo?
Perfect. Okay, perfect. Then, if that is all that you are doing, it will be Julien's turn.
Julien. Okay.
Julien.
So we know where he is now, yes?
Correct.
And how far away is this bush?
I'd say about 20 feet from where you are.
All right, so I can easily make my way over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to run up to him, and I'm going to attack him with my hoof.
Your hoof?
My hoof.
Okay.
That would be 17 to hit.
That hits. Yes.
Yeah. So And then I'm going to use one of my superior die. Minus one. So I'm going to try and trip him as well.
Okay.
So I get my 2d4 and my d8 actually.
Okay. I'll give you advantage to try and trip him because he is paralyzed.
Well, it's he has to make a strength saving throw, so I mean he can do it at
Oh.
disadvantage.
Sure. Let's do that.
So let's go like pretty
actually,
much max
hold
damage.
on.
What?
He has the paralyzed condition, right? Doesn't that mean he auto fails saving throws?
Yes, he has paralyzed.
Anyway,
okay.
paralysis doesn't.
Hold on. The
Let's
creature is
look it up.
incapacitated, automatically fails strength and dex saving throws.
Okay then. Perfect. Yep. Sorry, I'm just not familiar with how hold person was working.
No, all good.
So about the whole person, it doesn't say anything about if it takes damage, the spell ends. So.
And isn't it any attack? Well, what I'm reading for paralysis, because it's technically paralyzed, yes.
Yes, he's paralyzed.
So that means that any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet, which I am.
Okay.
So great.
Yeah, go for the crit.
Okay, first, how do you do crits?
That's a good question. I'm gonna just say, roll twice as many dice.
Okay. So that's another 2d4.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm really out here. It's Julion's time. I rolled out of my 4d4, 3 of them were 4s.
Ooh, okay.
One of them was a 1. So 4, 8, 12, 15, 16, and then my modifier is +4, so that's 20 damage.
20 damage. Oof.
Yes, 20
Solid.
damage. Yes.
Just hoofed him real good.
I'm just gonna like kind of go over my hind legs, and then just bolt into him.
Thwump.
Thump. And then I am actually going to. Oh, he has to roll his.
Right.
Oh, he automatically fails. So that means.
That's correct. I'm already losing it.
Automatic fails.
Did you use tripping attack?
I did. Yes.
Yeah. So if he fails the strength saving throw, he is knocked prone, and also he is both paralyzed and prone.
Yes. Not good for him.
And then I'm going to action surge.
Right,
Okay.
imagine just like a bunch of animals just beat the absolute crap out of you.
Yep.
So
Not
And not
his
very-
good day.
Not very intimidating animals either. Like it's a platypus, a fox, a crab, and a pony with a unicorn horn.
Horn on it. Yeah. So basically, with his tripping attack, he's gonna like stand up on his hind legs, smash down on him, and he's gonna just like use his horn to like sweep underneath his feet. So he kind of like flips.
Yes.
And now he's on the
I
ground.
love it.
Now he's on the ground. So I'm going to then just hoof him one more time. So advantage on that. Why is this like this? I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Oh.
So so that would be 9 to hit.
Yeah, that does not hit, unfortunately.
Crap, and I'm out of luck points too. So, oh wait! Hold on.
Yep.
I want to use one of my die to precision attack. So I can add a D to that roll. 6.
Okay.
6 plus 9, so 15.
That is still not quite enough to hit him. Sorry.
It's okay. At least we know now.
Mm-hmm. It's dark. He's just in the shadow of the bushes, so as he fell over, you kind of just missed him with your second strike there.
Yep. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay, next is Karun.
Karun, you see either a glint from the night sky or the bonfire. Maybe his eyes are glowing. It's hard to tell. His claws are going to ignite in flame, and he is going to. It looks like a triple cast of Scorching Ray.
Okay.
That is a spell attack. First one's going to miss. That's 9. Second one.
Oh, sorry, 1 second here.
Yeah.
With the black tentacles thing that you are restrained by.
Right. I'm restrained. I forgot.
I think you can still cast while restrained. However, you will take 3d6 damage right now. So.
Is there a?
And you can.
What is he concentrating on that?
Oh, it is a concentration spell. Sorry,
Yeah,
I need to roll concentration.
And concentration is a con save versus the damage you took.
Yes. Con versus 20. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
And he's a wizard, so he's probably squishy.
We hope.
Yeah, he feels that. So never mind.
You're
No
welcome.
more tentacles.
Nice. Okay. All right. Back to what I was doing. I get 3 rays. Each is a ranged spell attack. So, second one, 17.
17. That hits. Yes.
Okay, and I'm just gonna save the damage for the last roll. That is a natural 20 on a spell attack. On a spell attack roll. So you can do that however you like. Okay.
Okay.
It deals 2d6 though.
All right.
Roll it. First one is 5 fire damage. The second one, which is a crit, I rolled 10.
Okay.
And did you say you doubled what you rolled, or? Because by the book,
for the simplest, let's just double what you had.
Okay, so yeah, that's 20 more damage.
Is that what the book does?
The book automatically adds maximum dice.
Oh.
And then everything else gets added on top of that. So like if you were rolling 2d6, it was automatic 12 damage plus whatever you roll.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, but everyone does it different.
Okay. So yeah, let's just go with double what you roll.
Okay.
So that was 5 damage first, and then double 10, so for 20.
Right. That's 25 fire damage.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he's not looking so hot, or should I say, he is looking super hot.
Okay.
Singed.
So now I'm going to use Quicken Spell. So I'm going to use 2 meta magic points, and spell sheet here. Okay, I have 2 3rd level slots.
I just make sure to a little crab just like standing there with like fire in his eyes as the jungle burns behind him.
I am going to put all my eggs in one basket. I'm going to upcast Chaos Bolt. So again with the weird like blob of magic, he throws do me well. Yes, 23 to hit.
Can you cast more than one spell in a turn?
Yeah, I'm using Quicken Spell.
Quicken Spell.
It turns if something has a casting time of 1 action, I can spend 2 meta magic points to make it a casting time of bonus action.
Oh, okay. I thought I read somewhere that if you were ever casting 2 spells, one of them had to be a cantrip, but I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, I think that's for normal. I think that's for normal because that. Well, I mean, you're DM, so you dictate what
you know what? I'm gonna let you do it. Yep.
Okay, I'm looking it up here. Yeah, it doesn't have any verbiage about anything like that. Anytime you cast any spell that has a casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to 1 bonus action for this casting.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to like take too much.
I'm gonna let you do it, and I'll look it up later, and we'll figure out what the actual rule is, because I think it's just under the spell casting section of the book.
Yes, you can cast more than 1 spell per turn. The only caveat is you can't spend reactions. Hold on. Okay, no, I think you might be right. I think I might only be able to cast a cantrip with that, which is fine. I will instead cast. I'll instead cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Can I use that same roll, or should I make a new one?
Use the same one.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a 23 to hit with Firebolt.
That hits.
Okay, and I'll just roll these.
Love Firebolt.
Right, it's pretty solid.
Oh yeah.
That is.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. That is 16 fire damage.
Oh my god.
2d10.
Wow. Okay.
That will
2d10.
end my turn. Sorry it took so long.
All good. No, that is totally fine.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive. He's really looking terrible though. Okay. So that is the end of your turn. It is now Durgis's turn. We will see. Because
He
I
needs to make
believe
another save for my.
other old person. Okay.
Yes, so 15.
Wisdom throw. Well, it's better than his last roll. He gets a natural 2. So he does
So
not
paralyzed.
make it out of the paralysis. Okay. God. All right, Ashley's turn.
Okay, I can see him now, right? I found him.
Yes.
And how far away is he from me?
I'm gonna say like 10 feet.
Okay, so I can get to him. All right, I'm going up and I'm doing my attacks.
Yes, come join me. Come join me on the beatdown.
Oh my god, if you
Alright.
don't kill him in this round, I know what I'm gonna do next round.
All right, so.
I mean, you're next, so.
All right, first I get 2 unarmed strikes, and then I get 2 more unarmed strikes.
Okay.
I think he's gonna die in this round though, cause like she's just gonna go.
Also, because you're hitting him up close, any hit you get on him is a crit.
Mm-hmm.
I get automatic crit.
Because
Yes.
he's prone and he's paralyzed.
Automatic crit
On
because he's
my
paralyzed.
First hit or on
And you-
all of them.
All of them.
Any of them, yeah. Because
And
you're right up to him, so you have advantage on your attack rolls because he's prone, and
Yeah.
any hit you get on him is a crit.
this is like the worst case scenario for a dude. It's just like paralyzed,
Okay,
he can't move,
so-
and he's on the ground, so it's easy to hit.
First advantage was a 22 to hit.
That hits.
I'm gonna roll all the attacks and then we'll do the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second is 14 to hit.
That is not enough to hit.
Okay, that's fine. Next one is 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so 1, 2. Next one is 25 to hit.
That hits.
So that's 3. And does that mean they're all crits?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I need 3 con saves.
Okay.
This is. I'm so sorry, Dakota. This is just. I know how it feels. In my underwater one shot, my big bad my big bad got obliterated in one turn.
What was the first one? It's 11.
Okay. 11 is the DC.
Yes.
Okay. So he passes the first one. He fails the second one.
And the third one?
And the third,
What is he making?
con
Con
save.
Con saves.
He fails the third as well.
Okay, hold on.
This is just.
I'm gonna do my stacked addition right now. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
that's gonna be. Oh wait. Does instances to stuff? Otherwise, I can just say it all at once.
No,
Poison
just.
or slashing.
Mm,
Okay, I'll say them separately. Okay, it's gonna be 24 slashing and 16 poison damage. Also, 40 damage.
wow. Okay. How do you want to do this?
All right. Oh, right. Thank God. Because that first one, I was sitting there and I was like, oh, I can use all my monkey stuff. I was like, oh, I can like use my bonus action, step of the wind to get there. Anyways, now I'm very excited. All right. He's gonna look and he's gonna go, you're not Doofenshmirtz, but you're just as bad as he is. Then he's gonna flip around and start kicking at him with his back feet and just start stinging him with his little poison claws.
Oh
Can
man.
he also slap with his tail as well? Just like every so often, just like.
And it's just every time he stings with that, it goes and then it goes and then it's just lots of attacks and like he's like digging up the dirt. So as he's doing it, he's kind of burying the guy as well. And then he kind of gets a break and he takes off his hat and puts it wherever Perry the Platypus hides his hat.
Okay.
Secret pocket.
Secret pocket.
Secret pocket.
So
Actually, marsupials do have secret pockets, so.
Is
They
he?
really
I
do.
don't think he's a marsupial.
Are they not?
Yeah,
No,
no,
they
they're
are-
just more mammals that lay eggs.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sure. No, they're
that's right.
marsupials. They have pouches.
Are they
do
actually?
do have a pouch.
They
They're a
do.
different
They're
kind of
not
marsupial.
marsupials. They
Yeah.
are monotremes, mammals that lay
Monotremes,
eggs. To be
right.
a marsupial, you have to give birth to underdeveloped
Yes.
offspring.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay.
Like
That
possums.
then
Okay.
go with your mom's
Well, then I don't know where Perry sticks his hat. I have no idea.
we don't want to know.
Cartoon
where he
logic.
sticks his-
So I just want to say, like, if he hadn't died, what I was gonna do, I was gonna go with my little dagger. I was gonna ask Perry to like hold the dagger on top of him, and I was gonna do like the pounce thing to like.
Dang.
Oh, just
So
assassinate
that was
him.
such
Wow.
a good feeling. Just
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Alrighty.
Okay, so he is very much dead. The paralysis wears off, and he kind of just collapses
sit there and
in
go,
this heap.
yeah.
He's got dirt all over him because he was kind of half buried by all the kicks.
I look at Perry hissing at him, and like I did like the cat curl thing, and like I did the same noise. I go.
I can totally see like one of those cartoon cats that like just starts jumping.
Yeah, basically, but a fox and just like imitates a platypus for some reason.
Mhm.
I love it. I love it so much.
So, Julian's just gonna kind of like turn his tail and just kind of like huff, and like the tail goes up, and then I just kind of like use my back hoof to just flip a little dirt. out.
So
I love it.
because you swept down with your horn, did it dent?
The horn is slightly crooked now.
What is your horn made of?
It's
Give a shit.
it's like a hard. Honestly, he doesn't really know.
Okay.
Okay.
It's let's say it's kind of like a wooden material. So it's like just kind of slightly bent because the glue's kind of like coming off a little
See?
bit.
Mhm.
But he doesn't know it. He has no idea that his horn's crooked now.
I just go to a croon and I just go, if I help you, could you fix that for him without him noticing?
Sure.
I quickly get my entertainer's back and like I get like a little bit of like lash glue. And like I like give it to the crowd and like mage hand raise him up.
I'm gonna, just kind of discreetly, just like from the back, like just kind of crawl up there and just give a little adjustment. Maybe using a mage hand of my own, mage claw.
Mage claw. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So the horn's now.
Yeah.
This horn's good. All right. At this point, Tort just breathes a sigh of relief, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, you guys, you're amazing. How did you?" Oh,
Sorry, I didn't mean to kill your. Not your dad. Your dad.
he was my master, and I kind of always thought he was a little bit creepy, but I never thought he was, straight up evil. That's really messed up. We'd better get back to.
You could learn from the crab.
I am not ready to take on an apprentice until we've had a rad party.
I know a half elf that could help you become a bard like me.
Oh, on the island?
No.
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 Okay, well, anyway, we should get back to the village. I'm sure they're all really worried
Yes.
about me.
What is the owl? I look up at
Are
his.
you?
Oh, the owl.
You're an
He-
owl?
He
Hold on. Rewind.
rewind.
We
Your
ain't just
owl.
we ain't just
Well,
gonna run speed past that.
We have to go and speed past that
Past
like
that.
you didn't just say what you
Say
just said.
It's your chicken?
Gertrude
Your
is my
chicken?
Gertrude is my friend. She's the one who she must have been the one who tried to save me from Durgus when he knocked me over
Oh.
the head.
Chicken claws, yes.
Yeah, I thank you guys for not attacking her. I know she can be quite protective of me, but and so he puts his fingers in his mouth and he does the really shrill whistle that you call animals with, and and Gertrude, after about 30 seconds, just swoops back down.
Oh, are there harpies, by the way?
No, the kid didn't even know what harpies were. He made up the harpies so that we would kill the bird thinking it was a harpy.
Okay, I would like to take the cotton out of my ears.
Wait, real quick. Oh yeah. So yeah, just like so
Just gotta shake them out.
what did he roll for the insight check in the beginning? We can talk about that later, never mind. So for the deception check, okay. So we
All right, so let's head back to the village.
yes.
Yeah.
Also, we still need to find a way off the island, or we're just gonna be trapped here.
Oh,
Yeah, they're gonna help us.
Yeah, they have the there's a
They have boats.
shipwrecked boat that
But also-
we can fix it up.
I speak in animal, whatever language animals speak.
Sylvan.
I just say like, yeah. I say, well, there was a sacrifice to get us out. No? Okay. I'm just saying.
I'll I'll explain some more later here. So, you guys are gonna head back to the village, and you're gonna take the river path this time. Tort is leading the way, and the owl is gonna pick up Durgus's body and fly it back to the village. And
Drop it!
Convenient.
Drop it down the cliff.
and yeah, you guys are gonna make it to the village by sunrise, no problem. And as you arrive, you can see the villagers are already gathered around. They're wondering why Durgus is
I
there.
smell bacon.
You do smell bacon, actually. Cooking up a nice breakfast. And as you return, you can hear the cheers of people as they all say, look, they've returned and Tort is with them. They all rush around you. The children are once again just absolutely enamored by the wonder of you.
I do the
Beautiful
cat thing
creatures.
again, like people just like approaching me at high velocity and just go, whoa.
Yeah. And so Tort goes on to explain what had happened, that it was all a trap, and that Durgus was actually some kind of follower of some strange god. He was blabbering about something, performing some sort of ritual that required a sacrifice, but would have.
Can I go
Granted
search Durgus's house and take all of his belongings?
Yep.
Oh,
The townspeople have no problem with that. They
Dibs on anything magical.
They believe Tort
Dibs on all the
straight
money.
away.
And then any
Right.
hats.
I want any
Hats.
colorful stuff.
Okay. Well, you guys can go up to his house or his little shack on the hill. He doesn't have a whole lot of stuff, but you do find a ring. And does anybody have identify?
I was looking at that and I was like, maybe I should get it. And I was like, nah. Also, I was thinking about getting locate person, but I guess not.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So How about detect magic?
I have a drum.
I have a solid Arcana check.
Okay. Do an Arcana check for me.
I almost rolled a Starburst just now. Hashtag
Colt.
not sponsored. It was in my hand.
Bardic inspiration.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Bardic inspiration, you say?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, easy. 25.
Oh.
Okay. You can definitely tell that the ring is magical, and it is inscribed with runes that hint at something to do with water or perhaps the ocean, but you can't tell exactly what it is, what the enchantment on the ring is.
I just
However, you're pretty sure it's not cursed.
I just had a
Do you
thought.
have any hats?
We don't have fingers.
That's true.
I have
As
Well-
somewhat.
as animals, I would give exceptions. So if you wanted to put it on as a crab, I would absolutely say sliding it on one of your skinnier legs.
Slide it down one of your eyeballs.
I would say you could put it on one of your legs, not
Or
your
like-
claws, but
yeah.
your other
Oh
legs.
my
One
god,
inside of
that'd
the
be
claw.
so cute. Just slowly make
Every so often he trips.
Karoon more and more bedazzled as we go. Dude, with the heart.
You got a heart and a shiny
Do you have
ring. now.
any hat?
I guess it would make the most sense, yeah. I put on the ring. Definitely not cursed.
He does not have any hats. However, let me see. On his person, I guess after finding that the shack is empty, you can run back down to the village, and they've all like torn up his stuff. They're pretty much ready to burn him on a on a post.
Oh, you're cooking him! I bet he'll taste
Uh,
terrible.
Yeah, not so much cooking, but anyway.
Even if they're
don't want
stranded.
this guy.
They were stranded on an island, so like I would
That is,
understand.
that is the law of the sea. There are entire clauses in American maritime law that specifically say that eating another person while stranded at sea or on an island is perfectly okay.
Well,
Let's not
Let's-
talk
let's-
about that right
let's leave that up to them. They're
Now,
getting a fire
now-
ready.
Now we don't have time to unpack all of that.
You can see that in his belongings he has a silver dagger and a potion of healing, or a potion of cure wounds, I should say. Okay.
No one even got attacked. I don't
Oh,
think.
I mean, I'm sure someone's gonna take that.
The potion, I don't need it.
Anybody want it?
I'll grab it just for.
It
I
would
guess I'll
not
just, like-
make sense for me to carry around a potion.
I mean,
Just like
I'll
lips
grab it.
thinking
that
how
is
heavy
true.
the potion is.
I'll grab it with my mouth and like look to both of my try to look at both my sides and I'm like,
Chug it.
Okay.
I'm just kind of like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna kind of drop it and say, I can't carry it, so I don't know.
oh,
I don't know who
I
wants
know.
it.
I know. I quickly grab it and go to the child and give it to him.
Perfect.
Drink it.
Oh, the child. Well, he's not hurt. You healed him fully with your previous healing.
Keep it then. Keep it for future uses.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Now, Bort, you said you were going to help these people get a ship or something? And Bort comes over and he says, "Oh, yes, we had somebody scout out the other side of the island there. He says he didn't even see any monsters. And you know what? I bet you there were never any monsters in the first place. I bet you Durgus was just lying to you about them the whole time, other than maybe Gertrude. But anyway, come with me."
You all need to better vibe check people.
Yes, well, having a magician around, even if he's a creepy one, it was useful. Luckily, now we have Tort to take his place. And
Yes.
but if you'll come with me, I can show you the ship that I was mentioning before.
I
Yes, of
can
course.
show you the ship.
That would be
Hey.
fabulous.
So it takes about an hour, but you guys can just walk along the beach and you make it there. It's still maybe about noon. A lot of the townsfolk are just so happy that you saved Torque that they're coming along with you, and they're all engaged in a happy chatter.
I
And you
go jump in,
arrive.
like I go jump in the water like every once in a while.
Splish splash.
Yes.
I feel like a few of the kids have tried to like climb onto my back, so I feel like I'm like carrying these.
Oh,
Them.
I'm attached to the end of Ruby's tail, so as she like jumps in and out of the water, I'm floating around.
Okay. So, as you round one of the bends, you come to this beautiful little cove. You can see there's green trees going up the one mountain, and there's a waterfall coming out. And in this little cove of water, you can see there's this very, very old ship that's just been stranded in the water. And Bort leads you right up to it. And he asks, is this something that's sufficient for you, do you think? And you guys can see that it's a rather large ship, probably even bigger than the one that you had before.
Yes.
Cool.
Much if it destroyed. Like, how come you guys have never tried to fix it?
They thought there was monsters here.
We thought there was monsters, and none of us are really the sailor type. We don't really know how to sail.
You're talking to animals.
Well, I can't help you with the sailing portion, but Tort, do you have any magic that could help fix up the ship? And Tort says, "Oh yeah, actually, Durgus did teach me the mending spell.
Yes.
So any minor damage, I can definitely help do something with that. And if there's heavier damage, well, we've got lots of wood on the island." And so
I've learned quite a few things from Phineas and Ferb.
Am I feeling like this ring has like some kind of magical property that would allow me to, I don't know, like expend a charge to control water or something?
The ring.
I don't know, maybe.
Let's make is it an Arcana check to just try and use a magic item that you don't know what it does? I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, I don't remember, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm rolling. I'm glad I have this dice, by the way. 23 on my Arcana check.
Okay. What was the one that you had before? Was it like the same or higher? I don't even remember.
Yeah, I think I like rolled a 16, got a 19 or something like that.
Okay. This time you use it. You're able to kind of mumble around with some magic words, just seeing which ones might work, and use variations based on your knowledge of Arcanum. And you managed to succeed. You've activated the ring, and a steady gust of wind suddenly comes from behind you.
Oh.
You can tell that this ring can be used to make a constant stream of wind. It is a ring of, I believe that is the gust spell or gust of wind, one of the two.
Yeah, I think it's called Gust. Hey everybody, I can drive a boat.
Also, him saying, like, him trying like the magical words, I just imagine like that scene from like this first Spider-Man of him like just going like Shazam.
Yeah. Fly. Go web, go.
Go web, go.
Okay. And so with the villagers' help, within a couple days, you guys are able to repair the ship, and with the villagers' help again, you can pull it with some rope out of that cove, and you can now.
Does anybody want to come with us to mainland?
Does anyone know where Kentucky land is?
Well, none of the villagers really know where Kentucky land is, but a couple of the more adventurous ones agree that yes, they would like to go with you, but the rest are quite content to just live on this
peaceful little island in the middle of nowhere.
Is one of these adventurous villagers female?
Oh,
We'll say
Oh no, I see it. I see it happening.
one's male and one is female. Yes.
Is she like younger-ish?
What is
We'll say early 20s.
Does she just happen to be the village chief's daughter?
I thought this was gonna go completely different direction. Never mind then.
Yeah, no, I think the sea it calls to her.
Oh my gosh. I was wondering where that was going.
I get
She's
it
not
now.
the chief's daughter, but nice. I love the reference.
Yet another reference for this episode.
I knew we were kind of closing up, so I'm like, I'm just gonna try to slide in one more reference in there.
Very nice. And so you guys have helped this village you've helped rid the village of an evil sorcerer or evil wizard, whatever he was. I didn't actually really think about it.
He seems like a warlock.
Yeah, it seemed like a warlock to me.
Kind of a warlock. I was basing it off of the Kraken priest in the
Oh, cool.
monster manual, or maybe that's Volo's guide. Yes.
One of the two.
Cool.
Yeah. So yes, you've helped rid the village of this evil warlock guy, and managed to at least take the first step in finding your way home or on the rest of your adventures. And that is where we will close off this one shot for today.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much for DMing.
I loved it. It was
Thank
so
you
great.
so much. That was.
That was a very fun one.
I got a round of snaps for our DM today.
Thank you for all bearing with me as I was it was kind of half made up on the spot. I had a skeleton
Love
built, and it
Was fun.
It worked
Right,
well. I
yeah.
was able to bounce a lot of ideas off of you. You guys had a lot of creativity. I'm glad you guys asked. You were thinking outside the box. You were using your animal abilities and everything. It was cool. So thank you guys for playing with me.
It was really
All right.
Yes,
Well,
thank
we can talk about the rest of the stuff later. For now, I think we're going to end off the stream. Thank you, everyone who joined us. Again, check out all our other social medias, our
Yes.
YouTubes, and all our VODs and our TikToks and our Instagrams. Until then, stay on.